When a problem comes along, you must whip it. You must whip it. You must whip it. Yeah, you know me, bro. I get around like the flu. I get around, yo. Yo, man, I seen a picture of David Batista. They trying to say that that's a healthy transformation. I don't think it's at all healthy to lose that much muscle that quickly, dog. I guess he won't be playing Drax anytime in the near future. Cause he leaned out, he fiended out. He on that Ozempic time, bro. How could you lose that much muscle? I don't know, bro. I guess when you're not injecting yourself, I mean, that's where that stuff comes from. I can only deduce that losing that amount of muscle in that amount of time, he must not have been working out at all. And I feel like that limits what roles he can play in film. That the people that might have wanted to use David Batista in a movie, well, they gonna want him to be jacked. That just I don't know. I just seen that and I was like, wow, dog, that dude leaned out. He fiended out, leaned out, fiended out. There's a lot of talk about who Javante gonna fight next. If it's gonna be Rayo, if it's not gonna be Rayo. The reports are mixed, because Robert is saying if they fight, it ain't gonna be this year. So if Javante does fight this year, I guess it's gonna be against somebody else. A similar question applies to David Benavidez. Who is he gonna fight before this year is out? And will he ever fight David Morrell, which I think we'll talk about tonight? What did people think now that we've had time to digest what we saw? What did people think of Morrell versus Radavalle? Like, I see a lot of I don't know. I see people saying that he looked bad, and I'm like, nah, he really ain't look bad till like the end. If you talking about the last couple of rounds, yeah, he didn't look great towards the end, but he hurt that dude like 5 times. So I don't know. And we're gonna go around the panel with that one. Uh, what it do, JP? What it do, Lucius? We out here. We out here. We'll go around the panel with that one. I saw that Eddie Hearn and Leonard Ellerbe, they seen each other at the weigh-in for the Canelo Berlanga fight. And I mean, really, who was expecting Leonard to pop off? Like, come on, B. You damn near 60, bro. Like, if you try to throw a punch, you gonna fart, bro. Like, but then again, it was Leonard saying all the rah-rah stuff. Leonard was the one on that rah-rah time. So it's like you the one that gotta follow up, bro. Cause you the one that said if you see Eddie Hearns, you gonna do A, B, C, and D. You said that. That was you. So that when you do see him, you know. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Long. You must whip it. Long. You must whip it. I'm just posting a link for the people on Twitter. Since Twitter don't let you broadcast anymore unless you got a paid membership, and I ain't giving y'all $8. I don't even be on Twitter like that. Not anymore. What I'm gonna be on there for? People to argue with me? Santiago, what it do? Tim Sheehy, what it do? Marty Nan, what it do? Crayford. Terrence Crayford. When I see that happy face smiling back at me. Terrence Crawford. I know there's no better feeling than the love of a family. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo. So Canelo versus Berlanga is this weekend. I have no idea what the pay-per-view is going to do commercially. I just know that Canelo has a baseline of in between 400 to 500,000 pay-per-view buys without a big name opponent. Those are the numbers that he did with John Ryder. Those are the numbers he did with Dimitri Bivol. That's what he's good for all by himself. So I guess that he might do that this weekend or maybe a little more because Edgar is Puerto Rican and the Puerto Ricans might support him. They might. I don't know. But that's a modest guesstimate as to what this fight is going to do. Now, is that going to be more or less than the UFC show? I don't know because I've been saying those are different audiences. You can't take from the other, and they can't take from you because it's a different demo. Whatever you do is what you was gonna do with them fans because them fans ain't these fans. They really apples to oranges. So you know. Santiago said Canelo is gonna sell at least 500,000. If it goes above that, I would be shocked. Lucius says it's gonna do 750. I don't know, bro. You know, it might. I don't know. You know, the whole thing is that they tried to make it a competition between and y'all know what I think because I said it on a bunch of relays that it could never really be a competition because you can't get his fans or the boxing fans to buy your show. They wasn't going to do that anyway. The same way Canelo can't get y'all fans to buy his fight. They wasn't going to do that anyway. The people that watch MMA are going to watch MMA and the people that watch boxing are going to watch boxing. So whatever those two pay-per-views do really has nothing to do with each other because they're not really competing. The market that you market a Canelo fight to is not the same market that you market a UFC show to. It's just different demos. So, you know, we'll see what it does, man. We'll see, you know. But when a problem comes along, you must whip it. Then long, you must whip it. Jules, are you gonna buy nice? Be nice to MMA today? It ain't even being nice. It's more like I don't really watch it, but I always see it being pushed upon me as a consumer and a boxing fan. I don't watch it, you know. I ain't gonna say A, B, C, and D, but I don't watch it. Yo, I ain't even make that joint, bro. I ain't make that joint. Shout out to Pedro, my man Pedro. Boricua gonna support dead girl, dead girl at his funeral. Dead girl Berlanga. Yo, de verdad, man. No, porque tú sabes que people are prideful. So, es posible que a couple of the Puerto Rocks that yeah, they might support him. You know, they might. Quien sabe? And if they do, Canelo's baseline of 4 to 5 might go to 6, maybe 7, because Edgar Boricua. So it's true, you know, like that's something to think about. That yeah, maybe that'll help, you know, or not. I don't know. I don't personally, I don't really think it's going to take Canelo too long to deal with him. Shout out to Drew. Jules, I'm shocked Ellerbe did not keep the same energy in person with Eddie Hearn that he been saying for years. Say it ain't so. Yeah, I know, bro, but that's what I know, bro, that he said A, B, C, and D. Yo, if I see him, I know, bro. I know. But who's surprised, bro? If Leonard tries to throw a punch, bro, a fart gonna come out. Like that dude is old, bro. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. How UFC have a Mexican fight night with no Mexicans? No verdad. They got Sean O'Malley in the main event. Who the only Mexican on the no. Matter of fact, I think they have Mexican fighters on the undercard, right? But the main event, it's no Mexicans in the main event. Sean O'Malley, that dude is Irish, bro. He got Irish descent. El otro tipo, quién sabe? I don't even know what that dude is, bro. Pero di que noche that UFC. Noche that UFC. So, I mean, whatever, bro. I ain't going to be watching that joint. Danny Garcia is about to fight Lara. I am still befuddled by that fight. I don't know if I should look at it as a real fight because I'm like, yo, you really coming off of 2 years of inactivity to fight this dude that seemingly is all wrong for you. And while he is some years older, he has been active. You have not. In the 2 years that you didn't fight, he fought once a year. In the 2 years that you didn't fight, and he fought this year. So, you know what I mean? When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Long, you must whip it. Long, you must whip it. Yo vi Ana de Armas y la Sydney Sweeney por esa película. Mamma mía, esa maldita mujer en coño. Qué preciosa, men. Qué belleza. Y tú sabes lo que es también. Ellas no son culonas. Ellas no son culón. They don't got big culo grande, pero qué perfectas son esas dos mujeres, manín. El diablo. Y ni son culonas ninguna de las dos. Se ni tiene la teta linda, la teta muy linda, pero ella no tiene nalga. Yo, bro. I mean, like, nobody expected Leonard to pop, bro. Leonard is like a 50-year-old man, bro. You know? That dude is old, bro. Like, nobody, Leonard not about that, bro. That dude was wearing eyeliner for a mustache for how many years, bro? You think a dude like that really gonna pop? He probably would have sooner hit Eddie with his purse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with a Birkin bag.
He's just happy Eddie and them got a lifeline for his companies now. Really?
Honestly. I mean, like, Leonard is really not. Leonard is like a freelance manager now, but specifically for Javante, because when he left Mayweather Promotions, that's really what it was for, so that he could keep being associated with Javante's fights. That's it. It ain't like he managed. Like, I know they probably got him doing other things at the PBC trying to help out, but in a very general sense, if you think about what his title is, you went from CEO to really just managing this fighter and events for this fighter. I don't like, really, it's a step down, but not when you think about where Mayweather Promotions is. That, bro, Mayweather ain't doing nothing. They don't even got no fighters over there except for Kermel in Motion. That's the only,
You say Kermel? I can't stand you, bro.
bro. Cause yo, who named him? Like, y'all couldn't. Y'all gonna get his kid this fucked up ass name, Kermel? What the fuck was y'all thinking, dog? Why you ain't just go a step further and call him Caramel? Just call him Caramel, bro. I know that's the fuck you was thinking. That's my little caramel. Fucked up ass name, Kermel. Really, dog? Kermel? That's fucking crazy, bro. Here comes real talk with the gay shit.
Of course. I mean, we gotta. I'm worried about what's going on in Ohio, though, with
Bro, what
Michael
the
and
fuck
Chris's
is
Haitian
that
cousin.
thumbnail?
Protect the cats, baby. You know
Yo,
them
the shit is,
Haitians.
yo, the shit is, look, the political debate is tonight, right? And you know me, Drew. I've said it a million times. Real Talk knows this. Shout out to Hamburguesa. Let me see. Let's put Hamburguesa on the Jumbotron. The most beautiful cat
Hamburguesa
in Mexico.
Hamburguesa is the official Ring IQ cat, and she's going to drop some facts.
That's the most beautiful cat in all of Mexico. Shout out to
Careful.
Hamburguesa.
If
The
Chris
debate
and
is
if
the,
go ahead.
the debate is tonight, right? But here's the thing, bro. Who's actually expecting who's expecting a real debate? Because I'm not, dog. Like, that lady, she just says a bunch of shit, and it's like a run-on sentence that doesn't answer the question. And that's kind of what I'm expecting. Like, she just going, it's going to be a lot of word sandwiches tonight. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
it's.
because if you look at her run back in 2018, 2019, her first real debate with all the other Democrats, she got cooked and she was the first to drop out.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
Tulsi Gabbard whooped her ass the last debate, bro.
Yo, shout out, yo. Can I say Tulsi fun in a motherfucker, though?
She fine.
She fine
Yo,
shit,
whoever
though.
put their cat up there, I just want to warn you. If Michael or Chris see that cat,
Yeah,
Haitians are eating
yo,
cats
don't
right
let,
now.
yo, shout out to Christopher Matthias, shout out to IT. Don't let Chris see that shit, bro, because his stomach gonna start rumbling if he see that shit. His stomach gonna start, he gonna get hunger pains if he see that shit, yo. Yo, he
But
said
Drew,
Leonard is 59. Yeah, who's expecting a 59-year-old Leonard Ellerbe to pop off? Come on, B. Like, he was just talking crazy. Eso se sabe that he wasn't gonna do nothing. But shit, I would be surprised. Like, I'll just say it, and I'm not on the right or the left. I'm not. I don't believe in the political process in any capacity, right? So I'm not playing that game that they got everybody playing. But all I'm gonna say is, from what I have seen of this woman's public speaking, I would be surprised if she don't get cooked tonight. I would, because I'm like, yo, every time they ask her something, it turns into a run-on sentence that don't answer the question.
Oh, she's great at that. She's only done one live sit down interview since she got the nomination, where Trump's done like 40 or 50. But I'm just laughing that you're a New Yorker, Jules, and Trump is a New Yorker too. Like you gotta, it's just they talk
Yeah,
like
but
that.
yeah, bro. But the other thing is this, that you can't underestimate how stupid the American populace is right now. When, let's be real, the only reason a lot of people trying to vote for her is two reasons that ain't got nothing to do with her policy or her politics. That's really it, dog. I had a
And that's
debate
how dumb
about
we
that shit.
are.
I had a debate about that shit the other day. I ain't gonna say with who, but I was like, yo, you only voting for this person, or you only want to for two reasons. And none of those reasons is a good reason. That's what the fuck that shit got to do with their policies or their politics. Nothing. But
Oh,
that's
they
but
don't.
that's but that's how to and once
Yeah,
let
I'm
me say
expecting
this.
just a
Let me
lot
let
of
me say
gotcha
this.
statements and shit.
Let me just say this, that I'm not on either side of the party. I'm just saying that that's the game that the Dems play. Yeah, that's the identity politics. That's the games they play. I'm just like you. No, you not. No,
Is
you not.
same with that crusty bitch Hillary. I'm with her. Same shit.
Mima vaina. Like we not in the same nothing, mama. Okay, just because you being, it could be a ham sandwich up there. If the ham sandwich has better policies than you, yeah, I'm going with the ham sandwich, dog. If it got better
But it goes
policies than
back to
you,
what you're saying, Jules. We're very stupid right now. I could show somebody a clip of San Francisco before Kamala Harris was in charge as the DA there, and now, and they're
Maning,
like, "I don't matter."
Maning, that's the thing that that's the point that I'm trying to make. That if you look at a lot of the cities in the state that they're in, and these are blue states, bro, they're going to shit. Now, who's been in charge for the last 4 years? The Dems. And you not looking around, you not looking at New York, that crime is up, violent crime is up, robberies is up. You not looking at in every major city in America this is going on. All you focused on is two things about this broad, but you don't give a fuck about all this other shit that's going on. You can't underestimate how stupid people are, bro. You really can't though. Like, identity politics is strong in this day and age, bro. Shout out to Will. Oscar really had to pay the Duck Shakur for Farmer. Yo, te lo estoy diciendo, maning. And I like William, but that's a plain old duck, bro. I can't call it. Even though, you know what's weird? I like the fight. Oh yeah, I think that's a good fight. Tevin is gonna make it interesting. But yeah, that's a duck, bro. Cause how you can't
It's
fight
a good
Shakur, but
fight,
you
but
could.
you had a better fight on the table.
Yeah, that probably would have been for more money, también. Because come on, B,
I,
he would have paid you more money to fight Shakur than that dude,
I
bro. He
gotta I
would.
gotta go with Tevin. Tevin is one of my favorite fighters, but I hate that he's been inactive and he's going to get like
No, él
stopped
peleó,
by
él
Zepeda.
peleó, él peleó, él peleó.
Oh, okay,
Ya
okay,
van dos
okay.
veces, ya van dos veces que Tevin peleó. He fought some dude. Después he fought Muratalla. I remember some. He did good with Muratalla. I ain't gonna say that he beat him, but
Yeah, yeah, and
he
I
did good
told
with
you, Julius,
Muratalla.
in the comments that Tevin Farmer was all wrong for Murataya, and people told me, "Oh, shut up!" But Tevin Farmer is a bum, and he made Murataya look wrong.
Do you think
He's a
he's
good
gonna make?
fighter.
Do you think he's gonna make William look bad though? Could
I,
he?
I don't think so. I don't think so because Tevin Farmer has no power to earn Zepeda
Es un
respect.
momento. En el 135, he been knocking people. He fought a couple of low level guys, right? Before he fought Muratalla, he fought a couple of low level guys, but he knocked them out, bro. Like two of them dudes, he knocked them out.
But
I
but
don't
but
know.
after all, I wouldn't be surprised if Tevin wins the fight. If he gets the upset, I would not be surprised because Tevin Farmer is a very good fighter.
He is a good fighter. Y no te la pierda que initially yo pensé that it was going to be like a Golden Boy promotion show, ¿verdad? Que ellos están controlando. They're at the helm of the promotion. Nah, it's Riyadh, bro. Eso es Riyadh. That means it's neutral, bro. Ellos no están controlando. Turkey está controlando. You're not at the helm of nothing. Turkey is at the helm of the promotion. So it's even, bro. It's even.
But for example, Julius, if William Zepeda catches Tevin Farmer, do you think Farmer has like the chin to catch William Zepeda punch?
Tú sabes, you know William, bro. He doesn't have the one hitter quitter power. He breaks you down with lots of punches. He breaks you down. Que he doesn't have that one hitter Julian Jackson kind of power. The question is, can Tevin Farmer keep him off? And when I think about Williams' volume, that even if William don't have concussive power, bro, there's only so many punches you can avoid. And he throws a lot of punches. So I still got William winning. I just wonder how he looks. That this dude just made Muratalla look basic. Is he going to make William look basic? I don't know. But I do have William on points. I think William can beat him on points on activity. I think he could do that. And that's a fun little card. I like that card. I'm going to talk more about the Zerto CBS tomorrow on the relay.
I just hope Tevin Farmer wins because I'm going to be trolling my Mexican countrymen.
No, I like William, bro. I want William to do his thing porque si no es William, el 135 no sirve. ¿Tú no ves? He makes 135 fun, bro. Like because it just, his style of fighting. Con Gervonta, eso va a ser más mierda. Shakur, even though it's not his fault, la Cordina fight es una mierda. Come on, bro. Like, I don't want to watch that shit.
Cordina is coming from a KO loss, or he had another fight?
No, no. He's coming off a knockout loss. Kakache knocked him out, bro. Eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo, que es una mierda. No es culpa de Shakur. No es culpa de Shakur.
But I heard they giving them those English fighters like undeserving title shots, like Warrington is going to get another title shot.
Ese otro. I'm like, how does Joshua? Didn't he just lose to Lee Wood? Didn't he get knocked out by Lee Wood? He's getting a title shot?
What the fuck?
The fuck, yo? Hey, like it would. You know what would have made sense? Kakache Lee Wood. That would have made sense. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, bro. Go ahead, Undefeated.
Hey, what's up with Zurdo? Because about a month ago they said that he was gonna be fighting on ESPN, which is Top Rank. But then like a week later, Oscar was on his one of his little weird ass videos. He's like,
no, tú estás hablando de Munguia, ¿verdad?
Oh, Munguia, my bad. So,
no, mira, yo tengo la misma pregunta, pero alguien me dijo a mí que Munguia just did an interview and he said he's fighting on Top Rank. Que ellos pagan más mejor and he's gonna stay on Top Rank. That's what they told me. I haven't seen the interview. Pero ponlo tú no crees que eso está raro? Why would Munguia go to ESPN for Bazinian unless he signed a deal with them? Why would he go over there, bro? Munguia's the A side. If you want to fight a Bazinian, you could bring him to you. The only reason I could think, why would you go to Top Rank and ESPN for Bazinian? Yo, you must have signed a deal with them, I guess. Because why would you go over there for him? It don't make sense. And I know Oscar said what he said, pero Oscar está endrogado, man. That dude is bugging, bro. Like, that dude is bugging. Like,
I just hope Munguia fights Billy after this.
Posiblemente, porque ¿qué más va a hacer? Munguia is the money man. Para mí, en esta división, with the exception of Canelo, Munguia becomes the money man for everybody. For Munguia versus Plant, Munguia versus Mabili, Munguia versus Bektamir Melakuziev, Pacheco, quien sea. The only guy who's the money man besides Canelo is Munguia. He's the money man. And that's the way it's going to be. De verdad, yo no sé lo que Canelo va a hacer después, after this weekend. I really don't know what he's going to do. But there's only so many fights out there for him. Pa quedarse en el 168. For what, bro?
But in your opinion, guys, like if Canelo gets retired after this fight, who is the next superstar in line?
Munguia.
Like I'm interested in this weekend's fight, just solely on Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Like I already got invited to 3 watch parties, which is cool. All my friends, they're like, "Hey, the fight." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm ready."
No, it's the tradition, bro. Bro, it's September, bro. Like I literally always watch a boxing. Like it's not even the fight, bro. It's like, si yo no compro esta pelea, ¿qué yo voy a hacer? This is what I normally do on September. Like this is what I normally do. I watch a boxing match. So yo lo voy a comprar. A mí no me importa.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy it, bro. Like
Dana White had to learn the hard way and shit.
Eso también, que what the fuck am I gonna do? Watch MMA? Fuck no, bro.
Hell no.
Fuck no, bro. Like you bugging. Like I'm not watching that shit. I'm gonna buy the fight. Is it too much? Yes, I do think it's too much. Que lo que está pasando ahora se va a ponerse muy difícil to keep charging people y que 90 tabla for a fucking pay-per-view. Si este tipo is giving us fucking Joshua Dubois for fucking $20, bro, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful.
But you told you like some months ago, Julius, like you told like a big heartfelt truth about Pitbull Cruz that most people thought like he was going to be like the next superstar after Canelo, but after the numbers the fight did with him on the undercard, he's not a superstar or a future superstar.
Yo lo dije que mira, si él es una estrella, then y'all would have him doing his own shows. Es simple. If the dude can sell tickets and he can sell pay-per-views, then they would have him doing his own show. They wouldn't waste him on an undercard because they'd be leaving money on the table. La manera que tú sabes que mira, sea lo que sea, he's a good kid, nothing against him. But no, he's not a star. If he were a star, he would be headlining his own show. Simple. It's the same with David Benavidez. You were on pay-per-view 2 times last year, ¿verdad? No vendió nada. That's why they used you on Javante's undercard. Because if you would have sold something, they would have had you on your own show, bro. You would have been in your own main event.
It's like kind of funny that Gervonta Davis is a bigger star in Mexico than David Benavidez.
No es verdad. Eso es la verdad.
Because here, at least here in Mexico City, like Gervonta Davis gets mentioned a lot of times because of the fight with Pitbull Cruz. But David Benavidez is not like a big draw here in Mexico.
Yo lo dije, que ese tipo.
Hey,
like,
Alejandro.
Él es un mexicano. I mean, él es un americano. I believe que cuando ellos ven a ese muchacho, ellos ven un americano, bro. Like, yeah, you're American.
That's true. That's true. Here in Mexico, they call him gringo. Like, Benavidez is like gringo.
You think people in the Dominican Republic gonna look at me and say, no, él es dominicano? No, they're gonna say, I'm American. And I'm pretty sure that people look at David and they say the same thing. Porque tú eres de aquí, manín. La costumbre tuya y tu manera es de aquí. It's not from over there. Who the fuck do you know over there, bro? Que si ellos te dejan a ti en Mazatlán, do you know your way around? If they take you to Mexico City, do you know your way? No, ¿verdad? Ah, pues a la vaina entonces de que Mexican Monster, bro. You the Ecuadorian Sasquatch, bro. Shout out to Ecuador, bro.
Ecuadorian Sasquatch.
The Ecuadorian Sasquatch, bro. Luis Puente said, Drew, we voting.
Hey, for Canelo, bro.
Yo, fucking Drew dropped off, bro. He said because of the chaos. For the chaos. Like, nah, man. The debate is tonight. I'm gonna catch the replay.
That nigga Drew ran.
He ran, bro. He got up out of here, bro. He gotta go catch that debate. But yo, de verdad, I would be surprised if she doesn't get cooked. I would really be surprised because every time I see her speak publicly, it sounds like she drunk. Like, yo, why you just answer the question concisely? Why you going all over the place with the shit? Answer the question concisely, yo.
Bro, but since the 90s, bro, when have they ever answered a fucking question? They don't fucking answer it, dog.
No, they don't, pero the direction que ella va, ella se oye como que ella está borracha. She sounds drunk, like.
Because you know what it is, though? They feed her lines, bro. Like, she doesn't even think of it off the cuff. Like, she got this shit memorized from flashcards.
No, pero también eso es todito. That's all of them, de verdad. If we're being real, that's all of them, bro. They got the little shit.
Nah,
y le dicen toda la vaina.
Why? Because there's some you can tell, like, straight up, like, which degree is more. Because, like you said, they sound drunk, dude. Because they got to think about, oh, what was I told to say here? Like,
no, and she be saying a lot of shit that, like, yo, you like my theory is being proven over time. Case in point, 2 people just got. I've been saying, yo, you know this instability that you're seeing in American politics. That's because our municipalities have been infiltrated by the Chinese. I've been said this. Now this past week, 2 people got arrested as Chinese spies. Before that joint on the West Coast got arrested at Chinese. Well, I'm telling you, the instability you seeing within the Democratic Party and some of their policies, if it seems anti-American, that's because those are spies, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
It's the algorithms, bro. They're controlling us through propaganda.
For real, yo.
It's like you said, the the politics at the municipal level is a shit show because you don't need to be. You can vote and you don't need to be a citizen, bro. You don't even need to be from that fucking state, bro. It's a shit
Shit
show.
is crazy, bro. The where things are now. Pero tú sabes. So you know, Canelo's gonna fight this guy. Do you guys think Canelo's gonna knock him out? Y'all don't think he's gonna knock out Edgar? Look, answer the fucking question, y'all. Do you
Like,
think
nah,
Canelo's gonna knock him out?
He ain't knocking him out.
You don't think he's gonna knock him out?
Nah, bro, he couldn't knock out fucking in Guadalajara. What's his name?
John Ryder.
John Ryder. John's a
pero le metí una putiza, güey.
Yeah,
Le metí una putiza.
Es que mira, who knocked out John Ryder though, bro? Jacobs didn't knock out Ryder. Callum Smith didn't knock out Ryder.
Okay, Canelo might get might drop him because I've seen Berlanga get dropped by a lighter fighter in Lubin. But besides that, bro, I don't think he knocks him out. He's gonna beat his ass.
Diablo. Afarim, you think he's gonna knock him out?
Fuck all that, because you know what? I think Canelo could have stopped Munguia, but he didn't out of respect.
I think so too.
I don't think he respects or likes
carried
Berlanga.
him. He literally
you're throwing a lot of
that's not
bullshit.
made up, bro. When he rattled Jaime, he literally held him up and picked him up. Like he didn't want to knock him out.
I think he whispered him like, hey,
yeah, he told him something.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Because Munguia nodded and shit too right after.
I think he didn't. I don't think he wanted to knock
Canelo held him
Jaime
up
out.
from Mexico, bro.
I think tú sabes lo que yo lo dije. Munguia Canelo is Canelo Mayweather. He passed it like that's what that is. That lo que yo veo, ponlo tú. If Canelo retired today, who would be the money man at 168? Who would be the guy that everybody wants to fight? Yeah. And who's the only guy who's actually worth something? Tú no ves que lo están llevando para Arizona. Why? Because he does good gates there, bro. I'm telling you. I told Steve Kim over a year ago, right here. Yo, I think Munguia gonna be the money man after Canelo. Yeah. And there's a lot of them fights that are there, right? He can win. A lot of them. You don't think Munguia could beat Caleb Plant? Munguia could beat Caleb Plant, bro. He can beat Caleb Plant. He could beat Caleb Plant.
He'll knock Plant out.
I think he. Yo lo estoy diciendo ahora. I have him beating Mobili. Yeah, I think he beats Mobili. I think he stops him. Firefight. I think Munguia punches harder than Mobili.
Yeah, I think so too.
La pelea que es peligrosa, but it's not dangerous yet, but it will be, is Pacheco. That's the fight that, this one's going to be dangerous, that if you don't get him soon, he's going to get better, and then it'll be dangerous for you to fight him. Because that kid is big and he hits hard, you know? He is strong.
Yeah, Pacheco's good.
Bro, I don't know if he gets better, though, to be honest. That dude is so lost on the inside.
Nah. No, okay. I'll concede that.
Bro.
On the inside, he is, but it's because he has them long-ass fucking arms, bro. He can't,
That's true.
He can't make the punches tight because his fucking arms are so long, bro. It is true that, if you get inside on him, he's fucked. But you gonna run into some shit. Like he hits hard, bro. And he good shot selection too.
Yeah, like you'll definitely have to weather a storm, but
that's the only that's the fight I see that is dangerous, that will be dangerous for Jaime
in the future.
Yeah. And we're not on the eve of that fight. We're not even close to that fight.
No,
but
I think like 2 to 3 years. That's a dangerous fight, honestly.
Ponlo tú, Bektamir Melakuziev, man, Munguia could beat him. Fucking Rosado knocked him out, bro. Yeah, Munguia he could beat Bektamir. He could beat Caleb. He could beat fucking Mobili. William Skull, he moves around a lot, but bro, you probably just gonna lose on points. All that moving is going to buy you time. That's it. You know what I mean? That if Canelo retired right now, Munguia would beat a lot of them dudes. He would. He would beat a lot of them dudes.
There are a lot of parallels with the Mayweather and Canelo and the Munguia Canelo, because Munguia came in with around 40 fights, some decent experience, and I know he gathered a lot of experience from Canelo. And the way Canelo seems to like the kid, so he looks like he'll definitely be there for him whenever he needs the help later on down the road.
That's what I think. I think that unofficially he passed Jaime the torch. Shout out to Mr. Cheesehead, El Ecuadorian Sasquatch. Yeah, shout out to Ecuador, bro. Yo no sé lo que va a hacer ese muchacho. He's fucked, bro. Like he's fucked. He is.
Yeah, like the people saying that Benavidez is gonna be the next face are just they're fucking stupid because it's like, well, okay, who's he gonna be fighting then for him to be the face? Like,
No es
who are y'all
verdad.
gonna be excited
To-
about?
Man, they're
si
they're
él se queda en el 175, todo el dinero in light heavyweight is in England, bro. It's in the UK. Yes. If you take away Artur and Dimitri, right? You're talking about Lyndon Arthur, Joshua Buatsi, Anthony Yard, Ben Whitaker, Dan Aziz. That's where literally that's where the money in
bro.
light heavyweight is.
I'm not even sure he beats Buatsi, let alone fucking.
Well, no, and then exactly. I
Bivol
was saying then it becomes
or
a question of who can he even beat.
Personally, I don't think I'm not convinced that he beats Anthony Yard. I say it all the time. I'm not convinced he wins that fight.
No, fuck no. With the way that Anthony Yard was hanging
yeah,
and banging with Beterbiev,
bro. Anthony hits
he-
hard, dude.
yeah,
He's
You know what I'm
never
saying?
hit
David,
And
bro.
it's not like David is gonna box him. It's not like David is gonna box. No, you're gonna try to do your
He's
big
gonna
man shit.
plod forward and try to walk him down. Yeah, nah. It's
He's
not gonna work.
fucked, bro. Like, so to me, he's fucked because you can't make 168 anymore. You can't. People think you're gonna fight the winner of Better Be versus Bivol. I don't think he is personally. I don't think he is. But when you don't, all right, then what are you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? Fight Morel? Lose to him? He's fucked, bro.
The problem is that
Yeah,
at
I mean,
168,
dude, I don't know. I feel like the people that think Benavidez is gonna be the next big thing at 175 is like, bro, you're living in delusion land.
You would have to be, porque ninguna de esas peleas son fácil. None of them fights up there is easy fights, bro.
Dude, the only one I could even just like give him the benefit of the doubt, like, and that's a huge benefit, is fucking if Beterbiev won because he's got a bad knee, and even then I'm like, can you take a single punch from Beterbiev? You've never
No,
been
porque
hit
tú
by a
sabes lo
punch.
que te lo voy a decir. The reason that like that fight is all wrong for David because you're gonna try to trade, bro. You see, he won't make Artur chase him. He won't.
Yeah, Archer doesn't have to find him.
He don't have to find him. So even if he is on a bum knee or a bum leg, well, it ain't gonna be a big deal because this dude ain't gonna run. He's gonna stand right in front of him, shoulder square, letting him go, and he's gonna be an easy target to find and a big target to find. So the only fight que yo veo, okay, maybe él gana esta pelea because he throws a lot of punches, is Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah,
And that's not even really
fucking. He's fucked.
but even
bro.
then, bro.
The shit is that if Lyndon gets in with a good shot, member, sea lo que sea Lyndon Arthur, he is a light heavyweight. He is. And you really not used to dudes punching you in your face up here, David.
Bro,
so even that might not be easy.
It won't. He was bothered by Gvozdyk landing, bro. And
Gvozdyk wasn't even really throwing power shots like that. He was just pity patting him the whole fight.
And he was bothered, bro. His face looked like he's the one that got beat up and lost, dude. It was crazy.
Bueno, él se fue para atrás con Eric Morales. I think he was looking great. Those two fights under Freddie. I thought he should stay with Freddie.
He fucked up, bro.
He fucked up.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I didn't like that either. That he left.
Dude, I think. Look, you know what I think fucking happened, bro. He went back to El Terrible. I don't know, un round más. He went back to that show, bro, and then like a week after, he was like, "I'm back with fucking Terrible, bro." Terrible just brainwashed the fuck out of him right there.
No, pero también ponlo tú también que Freddie Roach él cuesta. He costs.
Yeah.
He does cost that what percentage of the what do you gotta pay Freddie? You know what I mean?
Hey, but he'll keep you fucking improving, bro. Like,
yeah, he was looking good. It was only 2 fights, but it was a noticeable improvement in him.
It was huge. It was fucking huge, bro. I thought Ryder was gonna beat him up because I was like, based on what I've seen, you're probably gonna lose. And then he fucking came out a different movie.
Te lo voy a decir, yo sabía que él le iba a dar una salsa a John Ryder porque Canelo beat the fucking shit out of him, dog.
That's true. I didn't factor
He
that.
beat the shit out of him, dog.
He dropped him like twice.
Yeah, like I don't hold it.
Nose.
I don't hold it against Canelo that he didn't knock him out because it's like, yo, did you see the beating that he put on that dude? He said he broke my nose. I never had my nose broke before. That's what John Ryder said. I never had my nose broke before.
You know what? I think another problem with David is.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
is, you know,
Yeah,
a lot of his
when that
fans are
fight finished,
supposed.
I was like, it was probably better for Ryder to have gotten knocked out.
So, instead of taking a sustained beating, yeah.
yeah, yeah, because
Another
that was
problem with
wild.
David and what his supporters like to
But
bring up
I
is that,
did not
like,
Go
take that
ahead, go
into
ahead, wait, go
account.
ahead, real talk. Go ahead, real talk.
a problem with David and what a lot of his supporters like to bring up is that, you know, he doesn't get hit a lot. Oh, he has a lot of like the lowest punch, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you can chalk that up to his level of competition, but at the
Exactly.
same time, that's gonna be to his detriment because that just means you're not conditioned to take shots.
But ponlo tú, who are we talking about that? Oh, they don't hit him. Who are we talking about, bro? Ronald Ellis? Who are we talking about, bro? David Lemieux? What, Demetrius Andre? Who are we talking about? We ain't talking about nobody that can hit. Now, you go up there with an Anthony Yard, I bet you that shit'll change. Oh, yeah. Put that motherfucker in there with Yard, his big ass. Bet you that shit'll change. So, you know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with him, but it's not looking good because they said they want to bring him back in December. But against who, bro? Who you gonna fight? Ain't no easy. None of these fights that's up there is like easy. Not for you, no. Unless you're gonna bring up some people from 168 to 175. Yeah,
And the problem is David. The great thing about David at 168 was he was big. You know, he was big for his weight. But the people up there at 175 are also big, but they're
yeah.
also good at boxing.
No, but and
And
also they're used to
fucking
taking a
David's
bigger.
not.
They're used to taking a bigger punch. Like estoy diciendo que un Lyndon Arthur no es nada especial, no es verdad. Él no es cosa especial, but he's used to light heavyweights though. That's what he has on you, David. A guy like that he's used to dealing with the power from the guys up
And
here.
David has arm punches. Like he can't even drop fucking Caleb Plant.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
okay, yeah, you stopped fucking Andrade, but wasn't Andrade from like
Una
154?
mierda, ese
Come
tipo
on,
una
man.
mierda.
Don't
Shout out
don't
to
give me
Oscar
that shit.
Jimenez. Wouldn't it be better if Benavidez takes the winner of Undisputed because Turkey will get him paid and the only way he'd prolong his career using the tank blueprint, fighting bums, and for what? Well, the thing is that's a logical strategy, Oscar, that you shouldn't run from this. And even if you lose, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't have to be the end of the world if you lose. But the way those guys are, I don't think he's gonna fight the winner of that fight. I don't. Like, I don't. Look at Zerto. Zerto got a boxing lesson from Dimitri Bivol. He got completely taken to school. But look at him now. Look at him now. He's a champion going into a unification match. And I think he can win. I got him beating Chris, right? Just because you lose don't mean it's the end of the world. That's how I know you're not Mexican. Because you're scared to lose, bro. You're
Julius,
scared to lose.
but it might be the end of the world because he's talked so much shit. Zurdo never talked that much shit. Like,
Bueno, eso sí.
yo, I'll beat
Eso
him up.
sí.
Like, bro's been saying, yo le surtí a fucking Bivol, bro. That fool's been saying he beat Bivol up, dog.
Eso sí que Zurdo es más humilde. You know, like, just like Jaime. They don't talk shit about nobody really, bro. They don't, pero David, no, tú y tu papá y toda la mierda. No, we did this in sparring. Yeah, I'll knock out beat. Yeah, you made it hard for yourself, so you right. You made it harder on yourself now.
So that's why
you
he
can't
lose.
You can't lose now, bro. You the Mexican Sasquatch monster from Ecuador, bro. Shout out to Domo, laughing my ass off. Just tuned in and knew y'all were talking about David. He's fucked up there. Also heard he's by Calvin Ford.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Bro, that's a fucking disaster.
Well, no wonder he's a fucking duck.
Bro, that's a fuck. Yeah, what is Calvin gonna have him doing, bro? Counter punching?
But it's like you're saying, bro, the percentage of Calvin Ford is probably low, bro. Pero lo barato sale caro, dog.
No, te lo voy a decir. La esperanza para David would have been going to Freddie Roach or Manny Robles. Pero para mí, Freddie Roach. Because if you need to sharpen up your offense, right? You're an offensively minded fighter. You like to throw punches. Freddie's your guy, bro. Go to Freddie. He'll make you better at doing that. Because you shouldn't try to reinvent the wheel. You shouldn't try to get too far away from what you like to do. Just do it better. Freddie would have been a good fit for him, but whatever, bro. If you want to be like an oversized Javante, if that's what y'all trying to do, go ahead, bro. This should be interesting. You gonna glide around the ring now? You gonna move lateral and shit? What you gonna do, yo?
Bro.
Set up counter punches?
That fool's
Man.
gonna lag laterally, bro. That dude got worse. Fucking, he's got the heaviest feet I've ever seen him in
Bro,
fucking
you
boxing.
seen him with Rigondeaux? That shit
Did
looks
I?
funny.
That motherfucker looked like there was Elmer's glue under his fucking shit, bro. I'm like, lift your fucking foot up, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Bro, he
Bro,
was like fucking squatting and shit. Like,
He-
bro,
Yo, he
what?
really looked like he was in quicksand, bro. He
bro,
really
Motherfucker
looked
looked
like
like
he
he
was
was
in
crab
quicksand.
walking.
Motherfucker walking like
yo,
Herman
he's
Monster.
so. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
Not go.
Bro, that fool's so slow. He thought he was moving when he was standing still, dog.
Bro, it looked like you know when you got your chancleta half on, so you don't lift your foot when you just like you don't got it all the way on, so you just kind of
hell
sliding
no.
with your shit. That's how he was moving, B. He did the chancleta slide. I was like, yo, this dude is wow, bro. Like, but go ahead, David. You know, you do what you gotta do, you know. That's not a good fit, bro. That is not a good fit. But whatever, bro.
they've been trying because you've seen them post clips with a lot of different coaches. You're just like, bro, you look bad in every single one of them. Take these off, bro.
Es que lo que él necesita, he needs to sharpen up. De verdad, he should go. You know who he should go train with? Whoever trains Chocolatito, go train with them. You're an inside fighter,
For
be
real.
a better inside fighter. Just be a better inside fighter. If that's who you are, right? You a mid-range to inside volume puncher. Whoever trains Chocolatito, you could learn a lot from them, bro. Cause come on, we ain't gonna turn David into a fucking boxer, bro. We're gonna be gliding around the ring using this jet like, nah, bro, not this guy, not him.
Bro, this dude is so bad. He got to do a princess jab, bro. Like I've never seen a pro boxer do that shit, bro. Like he lifting up his back leg to get extra reach in there, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I call that the
Yo.
Disney jab, bro.
Oh shit, that motherfucker got that motherfucking Street Fighter jab, bro. When you hit the jab button, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo,
Bro,
so,
but what is Canelo gonna do though, bro? Because he's fucked after this.
I mean, he's fucked and he's not. He's fucked and he's not. Porque he could always cave and fight Crawford. And come on, as much as I love Crawford, ya que yo lo vi en el 54, he would lose, bro. Canelo would knock him out. The amount of right hands that he was eating with Madrimov, bro. If Madrimov can land rights, Canelo can land rights.
If
He
he
can
went
land
up,
rights.
if he went up 7 pounds, imagine going up another 14, bro.
¿Verdad? So
Yeah.
he has that option. And mira, we could think what we want, but Turkey's willing to pay him to do it. He has that option. He's willing to pay him. So
you're right. That fight is very likely to happen then, because that's true. I mean, he's been saying he wants to go rematch Bivol, but I'm like, bro, do you really want to do that, bro? Like, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And I, like the way I see it, it's really down to, like, I know that he said the Bivol shit, and I'm not against it, but I'm with you. I'm like, bro, you really want to do that with that dude again? I don't think you want to do that with that dude. I think
he
bro.
sharpened up his footwork, but it's like, bro, you're slower. You're slower than when you fought him.
Bro, it hasn't it been like 2 years, right? It's been like it's been like around 2 years. Yeah. You're not gonna be faster the next time, bro. You know,
that's what I'm saying. You were already slow. The only way you could have beaten him was having the footwork you have now back then, bro. Because it's a little late now.
It's too late. Like, but the realistic fights to me is David or Crawford. Those is the two realistic fights. And it's like, I don't know if he'll fight David. Personally, I'm still convinced. Yeah, he'll beat David, bro. Like, he'll beat him. He'll beat him.
Does anybody want to finance that fight, bro?
I mean, if you get Turkey involved, maybe he will. If you get him involved.
True. On the premise that he fights Crawford, I imagine.
El lío fue que yo estoy preparándome para Edgar. I don't want to talk right now. And that's what Canelo's beef was. That y'all want to answer for me now. I'm focused on him right now, bro. I don't want to talk about nothing right now. I got to focus on him. So after he gets this shit out the way, because he needs a big fight. That's the other thing. There's nobody good enough at 168 for him. There isn't. Who?
Yeah.
Who you gonna fight? William Skull? Right?
It's funny, bro, that the that the best boxers have the same problem. They're so far ahead of the competition. Usyk, Inoue, and Crawford. It's like,
Es
who do they
verdad.
fight?
Bueno, con Inoue tiene mucha opción. What saves Inoue is he has a lot of options. He does. He has Junto, who's eventually going to move up, and he has the
Yeah,
featherweight
but I
division.
think Junto beats his ass, bro.
You think
Junto
that
beats
shit,
his
bro?
ass. Let
You
me
think that
explain why.
shit?
Look, I know it's crazy. Let me explain why. Let me defend my argument.
No, because I don't hear a lot of people taking a position on that fight. They just say it's a great fight, but nobody really taking a position.
What I saw with Nettie was fucking inexcusable. I know how you feel about it, and I agree to a certain extent, but you should not have been knocked down. That should not have happened. That should not have happened.
Pero Neri is different, bro. Neri, if you look at Neri's physical dimensions, it makes for a Neri can get off that short counter left hook because his arms are not that long. Junto is big, bro.
But here's the thing. This shows that there's a huge hole in his defense, bro. Like, and it's not the first time. We forget this because he has so much power. We do.
That's true.
Because, dude, he got his face broken by Donaire. If Donaire was fine, Donaire would have beat his ass, bro.
And it was a left hook también.
Right, and he got hit so fucking clean that it broke his face, dude. Like,
yeah, his eyes not the same. His eyes not the same. If you look at him before that fight and after, he got the Margarito eye now, bro.
Yeah,
he surprised.
He, dude. If you see the Doheny fight, you see that he has trouble. He gets his jab split a lot easier because of that. Because of what you mentioned, that his eyes are not the same.
So you think Junto?
So
you think Junto will get him?
Yeah, dude, Junto's fucking long, and he's never fought somebody that's as fast as he is.
Is he thicker than Inoue?
Pause.
Back to the gay shit. Wait. We could say, I see what you mean, bro. I do. Pero the other thing is, ¿con quién peleó Junto que presenta toda la cosa que Inoue presenta? Who did he fight that? Oh,
no, I agree totally. But my point is this: that Junto has the physical reach to be able to think instead of react constantly, because he has that extra space.
You don't think he would? You don't think he would shrink in the moment? I love Junto, by the way. Don't get it twisted.
This is a possibility. Yeah, this
the best dude he fought was Santiago, bro. That's the best dude he fought.
I feel, bro, that by the time they fight, he'll be ready.
Okay.
At least mentally. Not experience-wise.
Lo que yo veo, lo que Top Rank maybe va a ser el año que viene, they'll put him in there with Neri. Because they said they want to bring him to America. Yeah. They said they want to bring him to America. I'm like, well, what fucking fight could you do in America for him? No unifications, because all the champions at that weight are Japanese. So what are you gonna do, dog? You're gonna bring them over here where the fight is smaller? The only fight I could think of is you could do Neri. You could do that one, and the Mexicans will come out for that. They'll come out to see that. Yeah, the Japanese, they might come out to see that if you do it in LA, because it's a large Japanese community over there. They might come out for that. So maybe tú puedes hacer eso, pero con una pelea que tú tienes con Neri, that's one fight, bro. That's one fight. It's just that's one dude. Like, I see what you mean. Like, physically.
No, I see your point.
Physically, I see that. Yeah, bro. When he hit dudes, it sound like guns going off. When he hits guys, it sound like a gun going off, right? But it's like you never had to deal with nobody that has speed of their own, boxing of their own, power of their own. You didn't. The best dude you fought was Santiago.
I agree, but here's the thing, bro. Like Inoue, bro. Inoue is not like Crawford or Canelo. He's not a defensive master. He gets hit.
Crawford got hit with way more. Don't do that,
bro.
To him.
Let me explain. No, I'm not talking shit on him, but it's his style.
Nah, you're overstating that knockdown, bro.
Look at when he punches.
Think about it. Wouldn't you say that it's disturbing that Crawford got hit with all them right hands over and over and over and over throughout the whole fight? He was getting hit with right hands. I found that more
that was
disturbing.
Crawford's first fight at his fourth weight.
No es eso. Es que the same relationship that he knew he has with the left hook after him is the same relationship Crawford has with the right hand.
Yeah,
What,
I know,
what-
I agree. But here's a little different, dude. Every time, and Crawford does not fucking do this. Rarely does he do this shit. He doesn't drop his hands. Canelo doesn't either. When they punch, they don't drop the other fucking hand, bro. Dude, Inoue gives you an opportunity, but people are fucking scared. Why? Because he demolishes your fucking body.
El Hábito
Junto
is
has
bro,
reach.
it's the chicken and the egg, bro. He drops his hand because a lot of guys don't make him pay for it because they respect him so much, bro. That
Bro,
yeah,
we
that shit.
just
I'm not throwing
we-
that shit.
dude, Junto has the reach, bro. He's gonna nail him, bro. That's what I think. He will hit him. He will land.
I'm gonna say that Inoue would go into that fight because we're thinking at least 2 to 3 fights from now, at minimum
Yes.
2,
Yeah,
because of
'cause if
Sam
they fought-
Goodman. Sam Goodman, you know, he's gonna fight him at the end of the year. Y posiblemente, I don't know, posiblemente MJ. That's another fucking southpaw, Ephraim. He's fighting a lot of fucking southpaws.
Yeah, but he's not looking good with any of them, really. He's doing what he does. And so people are like, he did well. But on a technical aspect, bro, he looks okay. He doesn't look excellent.
I'm just saying that.
Because how many southpaws, bro?
Con Doheny. Well, let's do it. MJ would be one. Doheny is another. Tapales is another. Neary is another. And I'm fairly confident he fought some other southpaws before that. Those are just the 4 recent ones. He fought 4 southpaws recently, bro.
And he gets countered clean by every single one. They just don't have the power. They don't, bro.
I don't know.
And Junto does. Bro,
Now,
Junto does.
I'm not disagreeing. He's bigger than
but
the thing is when he gets to 122, he's gonna
That's what
feel
I'm-
great. He's gonna feel great.
Bro.
He's gonna feel
He might
that I
even
don't
be
gotta cut the
faster.
118. Yeah, and he'll be stronger because he
So
for him getting a 118 gotta be difficult because he's huge.
bro, he
for
probably killing
118.
himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think he's gonna be undisputed at that weight for that reason. He might unify one title and move up.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up too. It's like, dude, if he moves up, I think he might actually be faster. He'll definitely be more powerful.
I think he'll be stronger. But the difference between them is everything you see from Inoue, you can count on. Junto is just kind of now stepping into his own. He's looking impressive, but with who? Maloney?
Yeah. I mean,
Maloney?
because
Inoue didn't look impressive against Maloney.
And Inoue's had like 20 championship fights, bro.
Yeah, most of that dude career is championship fights. Most of it.
Yeah.
It's hard to ignore that, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know he be looking human at times. I'm not saying he don't, but it's like, yo, dog, like, I still can't. Y'all quality of competition is not the same.
It's true. It's true. It's
Like,
true.
those
It's just that for me, Julius, lo que me caga, dog, is like out of the big 4, I've never seen anybody get countered as clean as he does. Because he doesn't roll the punch, bro.
Crawford, bro. Like, and I'm not shitting
And
on
then- no, but this is the
Crawford.
Crawford, this
the
last
right-
fight.
Bro, it's not just even with Mean Machine.
No,
With
that's
Mean
true.
Machine,
No, that was true. Yeah,
it was
you're
a right
You're
hand.
right. Yeah. Right,
This
the
is
one
what I'm
that
saying. The same
Yeah, no.
relationship that Inoue has with a left hook is the same relationship that Crawford has with a right hand.
No,
You want
it's
my
true.
honest opinion? The only dude, and I'm not glazing. I'm not. The only dude I see that he don't get hit with stupid ass shit is Canelo or Usyk. If you pay attention, they don't get
Yeah.
hit with a lot of stupid ass shit.
Yeah, and
they
honestly,
really don't.
I think if Crawford was as active as Inoue is in his 4th weight class, he would have been dropped by now too.
Yeah, I agree with that. But we can't.
Yeah.
With him, the violin has to come out because is it his fault that he didn't fight? No. Spence
Hey,
had him
I have
all
a
tied up.
question, though,
Spence
Julius.
had him all tied up. After the fight, what was they waiting for? Oh, Spence activated the rematch. It's not his fault. He couldn't do
Julius,
nothing.
Why didn't he just go why didn't he just do what Inoue did and just move up a weight class? Like, why
Because
wasn't that
PBC
an
had the
option?
lock on 154 too with Jamel.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a
Oh
difference.
shit. Oh wow.
You don't remember? You don't remember that up
Yeah,
until
yeah.
recently, they had Charlo had a belt, Rosario had a belt,
Yeah, no,
Castaño
that's
had a
true.
belt. Those were all PBC fighters. So if
They-
he would have said, fuck this 47 shit, I'm out of here, it would have been the same shit if he went up. There was
Yeah.
not. You'd have been in the same situation, except without a belt.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he was stuck between a rock and two hard cocks.
Two hard cocks, bro. They were big too and veiny.
God
Where
damn.
Inoue,
Pause.
lo que salva a Inoue, lo que siempre salvó a Inoue es que esa división, they're not political. 118
Yeah,
is
they're
not
not.
political. 122 is not really political. Not really.
Bro, I'm so fucking tired of all
Hey,
this boxing politics.
Julius, did you see people defending Norman that you got to learn about the business of boxing, not
Maning,
being a fan of boxing?
es que some people are doomed to repeat the same cycle. Porque I looked up the news clippings earlier today because I did a video about it. That that Norman did what Wilder did. That's what Norman did. He bet on himself. Yeah, Wilder bet on himself. Those were literally the headlines when he rejected the $100 million offer from DAZN. Same with Rolly Romero. Some people are doomed to just repeat the same mistakes. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you can tell them. They think they smart. All I know is you better not lose to Cuevas. Because if you do, I ain't seen Cuevas yet. I got to look at him. But you
Bro,
better not lose to Cuevas.
Did you
better
see how
not.
Did you see how Boca Chica dropped his ass?
Bro, I
tucked
seen
his-
that fight. I forgot about that fight until wait a minute, I seen Brian Norman before. And I remember he got sat on his ass.
He
I'm like,
fucking tucked his leg in.
y mira, look at this. Look at how retarded this shit is, though, bro. If it takes you 2 to 3 fights to get what Eddie offered you for 1, how is that a good thing? That's 2 to 3 camps,
Bro, he's
2 to
working
3
harder,
fights,
not smarter.
right?
Yeah, he's working. Yeah, that's
And-
true.
If it
And
takes
then
you 2 to 3 fights to make the same money, how is that better?
Bro, I'm so glad all these motherfuckers are falling on their
That's
face.
PVC math,
Look at
bro.
Samson. Yeah, but look at Samson
Bro,
Lukowicz. Look at him.
Samson, bro.
With David.
Samson, bro.
Wait,
Go ahead, my
go
bad.
ahead undefeated. Go ahead undefeated.
With David and a Plant, 4 years. Fucking 4 years to do what?
To
Now-
not sell shit, bro.
Not to sell
Sell
shit.
shit.
Now this motherfucker, damn, what were we just talking about? Boots and
Norman.
Norman, right? You dumb motherfucker. Eddie was gonna give you 1.7. 1.7.
Es que ellos son unos
Now-
pendejos. Ellos no tienen hambre. Si tú le dices eso a un mexicanito, mira, yo, I got 1.7 for you. ¿Quieres pelear? Bro, that dude is in your house tonight.
Cáele pues.
He's in your
cáele
house.
pues.
Pero these dudes, no, eso no es suficiente. Tú no entiendes, estúpido, that you may never get an opportunity like this again. You don't understand that. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Mira, a Manchestanianos, he is not going to give you that. Barrios is not going to give you that. None of these dudes is going to give you that.
Well, those
This is
dumbasses can't see the forest through the trees, bro. 147
Bro.
is dead.
Si
This
él se va,
motherfucker-
si Boots se va, todo el dinero se va con él. If he leaves, yeah, all the money, because y'all not worth no money.
This motherfucker forgot that he's at top rank. Good luck trying to get those other PBC belts, you dumb motherfucker.
No, y la otra cosa, se olvidó that he's at top. Oh, you think you're safe at top rank?
Yeah, Tom Rank will fucking feed you to the wolves.
Or you, because Gabe Flores was safe. Because ahora,
Shit.
Luisito Lopez, was he safe? He was safe? You see what
Is
happened to him?
Margarete safe?
No, verdad.
Brain bleed, motherfucker.
Yo, Rosado, for real. Rosado, fucking, he gets ignored because he did pretty well, but he got his ass beat by Top
Bro,
Rank.
Luis beat the yo. He got. I think it was 2. Because I know the last one was Luis, but he got. I think somebody else beat the shit out of him before that or after that. And it's like they was invested in that kid. You know, the promotion was behind him. And what I see with Brian, yeah, the promotion's not behind you, bro. All they wanted to do with you was feed you to Teofimo. Now I'm gonna say this, and I said it. If Teo hires Eddie Reynoso, I have Teo winning the fight. If it's just him and his dad again, okay. I think Brian is too big. All right?
That's true, because Eddie has experience in putting his smaller fighters up against bigger ones.
Yeah, if he hires Eddie, if Eddie works with him, I like his chances, and I like his chances a lot. But if it's just you and your drunk ass father, yeah, y'all going out. Y'all going out. Y'all
Eddie might teach him how to punch hard again.
for real.
They were teaching him. Because they basically figured out that he doesn't punch correctly.
Don't punch right, dog. That dude don't punch right. If you need to hire him, bro. You need to sacrifice what you need to sacrifice because at 147, you're little, bro. You food up there for them guys, bro. You little. You need them. So you need to pay Eddie whatever you need to pay Eddie, bro. Pay him.
So you keep winning. Yeah, so you
Bro,
get
tell him your butt or something, bro, because you need to fucking.
More show Eddie your asshole, bro. Do what you got. He'll be outside the chair.
que le meta un cumbión.
No, but like they didn't. This is how you know that it was a decision that was motivated by fear, bro. Do you think that Top Rank is gonna spoon feed you easy fights for the next 2 to 3 fights? Top Rank is not known for that, bro. They're not gonna keep you on easy street, bro. They're not.
They got rid of fucking Berlanga. They won't get rid of anybody else.
Well, there's a reason why Top Rank was like 20 to fucking 2 with PBC. It's
bro,
Top Rank fucking has good fighters.
Even fighters that are draws, como Oscar Valdez, por ejemplo, bro, they didn't match Oscar soft. They put him with Robson Conceição. They put him in with Burchell. They put him in with Nava. And that's a dude that actually sells. You don't sell shit. So what makes you think you're going to be safe for the next 2 to 3 fights? You're not.
They probably saw him do that. It's like, all right, we got to cut this motherfucker loose.
Bro, te lo voy a decir lo que me dijeron a mí. They told me 2 weeks ago that Top Rank, when the second offer from Matchroom, I have it on very good authority. When the second offer from Matchroom came down, Top Rank wanted Brian to take it because for them, it would have been free money. Since we're not the ones paying for the fight, they paying for the fight. We get our cut and we get a surplus of cash off the top. You go do your thing, you know, because I mean, we ain't making no money from you anyway, bro. It ain't like this would be us making money from you if we get that cut. So they want what I was told. They wanted him to take it.
That showed that
wow,
Norman was scared to fight Boots, bro, because fucking I'm not a Devin Haney fan. I don't like the motherfucker, but once them titles came available, he was like, fuck it, I'm going to Australia. Like, I'm going to beat that motherfucker. But Norman's like, nah, it's not enough. I got to pay taxes, bro.
Y no es verdad y que no, la gasolina, la renta, el teléfono.
Motherfucker, we all got to pay taxes, bitch.
El galón de leche.
Right? I got to get... You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers start talking about his W-2 and shit. No, my 1099, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on now.
Hey, las tortillas, los huevos que le faltaron.
Yo, I never heard a motherfucker skip out on a fight because of taxes, bro. I never heard that shit before, bro.
That is wild.
Bro, you know, when he said that, I just remembered when El Terrible went to fight Kakashi and got knocked out. Like, bro, he didn't even get paid that much. Bro, you take the risk. Stop being a bitch, bro. Like,
that's all it is. Like, it's just, honestly, it's just being a bitch. Like, they say business, but no, it's just being a bitch, bro. Like, that's all.
And if we want to
say
business, that's bad business. Because what you were presented with was good fucking business.
Well,
exactly.
they got that
from
the queen bitch himself, Floyd Mayweather, bro.
No, because when Floyd did something financially, it made sense. What you're saying is we're not going to make all this money from one fight. We would rather make it across 3. How does that make
but
business
I'm saying is
sense,
what they
bro?
got is the work smarter, not harder. Take the easier fights for more money and shit.
Work smarter, not harder for fucking retards, bro. Like, really? I'm going to do 3 camps, 3 fights, 3 camps, so I could get the same 1.7 that I could have made once? Yeah, if I lose, but I'm making 1.7 right now.
I'd rather make 1.7 over the course of 18 months rather than get it in the next fucking 3.
There you go. Exactly. That's better. Account for it in time that, bro, by the time you have 2 to 3 fights that get you that kind of money, it'll be over a year. And I'm telling you, why would you think that Top Rank is going to give you applesauce for like 18 months? Bro, they don't match nobody like that, bro. Dudes that sell, dudes that are more known than you.
Months, your bitch going to leave you if you don't get that check, bro.
That shit is, yo, that's why that's why I know that next year I know some funny shit. If the funny shit don't happen this year, It'll happen next year. They're like, you see, you
Nah,
dumb
bro.
motherfuckers. You see, you
It
dumb.
it
Should took that money.
it just might, because I mean, if it's a good source like you said that they want him to take it, they're
Yeah.
probably pissed at him. They're like, we're gonna get this fool beat the fuck up. Like,
No, porque el plan en la mente de ellos, they were either going to cash out Teofimo, right?
right,
Or they
right.
were going to cash out Brian.
They were gonna get rid of one
some-
diva.
Yeah, somebody was getting cashed out. It was just a question of who. Now, Teofimo left you high and dry. If he comes back with Eddie in the corner, y la otra cosa, mira, manín, espérese un momento. What, you're not gonna get the 2.2 million to fight Teofimo. What the
Yeah.
fuck? What the fuck? Nah, homie.
I honestly, I give Tio decent odds in that fight,
Nah, it
No, what-
depends. I'm with
especially if he
Julius
goes
there.
to Eddie.
If he goes to Eddie, I'm with you. If he don't, yeah, he'll lose because of the Claggett fight. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the Claggett fight, bro.
That
Yeah,
fight
no,
Claggett was
bad.
all,
yeah, I agree
Claggett
with you
was
there.
all in his chest, bro. If you letting Claggett get that close to you, Brian will get that close to you.
Hey, bro. Hey, 27-1-1 with 19 KOs is Derek Cuevas from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Vamos a
shit.
ver. No,
Bro, shit.
no, yo lo tengo que mirar. I haven't seen him yet. I have to look. I have to see how he fights, and then I'll know. Porque the idea that you're on easy, there is no easy street at Top Rank, bro. They don't give a shit about cashing out one of their own fighters. You haven't realized that yet? When Oshaki lost, where was it? At Top Rank. When Nava lost, where was it? At Top Rank. They not playing around over there, bro. So if you think, yeah, I'm gonna just take 2-3 easy fights and get the money, yeah, there ain't 2-3 easy fights, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to motherfucking Bobby. Freddie would have been a perfect trainer for Berlanga. No, Manny Robles would be a better trainer for Berlanga because Berlanga's not a pressure guy. He's not a pressure guy. If you're a pressure guy, go to Freddie. If you want to box and punch, go to Buddy or go to Manny Robles. They'll get you right. If you want to box and punch. Shout out to the Gooch. Who's worse, T.O.'s dad or Norman? I'll tell you what. T.O.'s dad is the fucking worst. But Brian
Oh,
Norman is
easy.
giving him a run for his money. He is.
Ahí van, yeah. Ahí van.
That dude is doing too many motherfuckers. Every week it's a new interview. Hablando de la misma mierda. No, because Eddie Hearn and lying. What did he lie about, bro? What? What did he lie about? Y'all said he offered y'all 1.7.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, you don't want your son to get paid. You probably tell him, no, don't do it. Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro.
No, es que esas son vainas de cobarde. The rationale de cobarde, that it's all risk averse. And they don't understand that this is one of those situations where you say, look, I'm probably going to lose this fight. But if I go out there and I give him hell, not only do I make a lot of money, like Daniel Jacobs did with Gennady Golovkin, remember that?
Right.
Not only
Yeah.
do I make good money, but if I give him hell, I'll be the second, I'll be the lieutenant of this division. That yeah, he beat me, but y'all won't beat me. And if I
And then
expose
Booth
him,
isn't gonna be there for very long, bro.
that's
Like,
not
come
other
on.
shit. That
Yeah,
dude
it's a
ain't gonna be
win-win.
there for that long.
You
Like,
find your fucking nuts, bro.
And he's only fucking 23.
pendejo, yo, pendejo. Estos son los momentos that you're supposed to be at your hungriest. You're supposed to be like 1.7. Man, call that motherfucker. We fighting tonight. I want that money in quarters.
Bro,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
shit like quarters. Bring me those fucking bags, bro. Those
For
plastic
real, B.
bags.
I want that shit in case quarters, bro, for the laundromat, because I got to do my laundry. If you 23, bro, you supposed to be on your violence shit right now. The fact you so business oriented, like, tú un pendejo. You don't want to fight
Bro,
shit,
yeah, shit reminds me of like the defense, the freaking disconnect between what's happening with Brian Norman and then like Tank. It's like when Tank did this shit and like fucking, you know, Loma didn't want it or Loma dug. But it's like when Brian Norman does it, it's
No,
business.
but no. And I saw a reel of the boxing voice that a caller called in, and he was fucking pissed, bro. He's like, yo, y'all just be glazing Tank. Like, yo, they mad, bro. It's like, yeah, el mundo se está hartando de toda la excusa that they use for that kid. That it's like, bro, why y'all keep trying to put him on a pedestal? If he's the A side, all these fights should happen. Devin, T.O., Shakur, All of them should happen if he's the face of boxing, which is a different
Yeah, like
conversation.
I told some dude that, excuse me, I told some dude that he should be fighting Dennis Ferencik. He should have fought Cambosos, Tio,
Yep.
all the names, right? I listed them all off, and he just fucking puts a thumbs down. Thumbs down. Like I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the
Because
fuck
it's
is
not
that?
about boxing con ese muchacho. It's not about boxing, bro. Te lo estoy diciendo que es una vaina. Eso es como un deseo to make him an icon or una cosa especial. It's just some weird gay shit, bro.
No,
That's
it's
the only way I know how to
Yeah.
put it.
puro
It's
jotos.
just
That's
some
all it
weird
is,
gay
bro.
shit.
They're
He's
I
just,
feel like
American
they-
boxing.
they're just gay for the man.
I feel like they're trying to make him like they want everybody to believe he's like Canelo or Mayweather. It's like, bro, he's
Eso
never
que
there.
es una es because because I don't like to spend a lot of time on it because it's not that important getting into the psychology. Pero eso es una vaina. It's a jealousy thing con este muchacho con Canelo. Y'all want him to be the Baltimore Canelo. Yeah, whatever entitlements Canelo has, you think he deserves. That's where it's at. And like, nah, you don't have a Canelo resume at all.
And
Like
people
you,
ignore that shit. 2 decades almost as a professional boxer.
like my dude, that dude at 23 years old was fighting Mayweather. At 23, he was fighting the #1 pound for pound fighter. And you comparing this dude to him? And it's not like the worst shit is
Yeah,
that
it's crazy.
that's why I always defend him, even though I don't like this weekend's fight. Bro, it's not like the competition got easier after that. Trout, Mayweather, Lara. Nobody
You know-
wanted to fight Lara.
The Tank fans are shitting
Yeah.
on this weekend's fight. They are
You-
because they're talking about Berlanga and all that
You-
shit. But who the fuck was Frank Martin?
Exactly.
Look, man, here's my
Yeah.
here's my thing. Like, I feel like a lot of the people who trash talk the Berlanga fight, it's like, okay, I'm cool with it, but they're like, he's been taking easy fights. Like, Munguia wasn't an easy fight. That was a hard fight.
Eso es lo que yo
What
dije
the fuck were you watching, bro?
si fuera Benavidez con Munguia, ay, eso está bien. Si es Charlo con Munguia, ay, eso está bien. Pero si es Canelo con Munguia no sirve. It's an easy touch, yo.
and then here's the thing, bro. Like, for me, this is what gets me. Like, then they'll put this. I'm just gonna say this once. I need to get this off my chest, bro. Like, they'll put the top 3. They'll say Inoue first. That annoys me a little. Then Usyk, and then Crawford. And then they're like, yo, these American boxers aren't active enough. And it's like, but you're gonna reward Crawford for this shit. I know it's not his fault technically, but you
I
cannot
got in
put
an
him
art.
there.
No, listen. I got in an argument over it. A good debate, I'll say. I'll say it was a good debate. I don't have Crawford ahead of Canelo. I don't.
I don't either.
Like, I'm so you, and it's not a knock. All 4 of y'all are great. Usyk, Inoue, Canelo. You're all great fighters. The best of the best today. But what separates you, Canelo literally fought more champions and took their belts from them than you. And it's not close. Like, it's not close. On top of that, you just now became a 4-division champion. Canelo Ben did that. And he's more active than you do. He fights 2 times a year. You've been fighting once a year for the last 4 years.
Yeah,
Title
it's not a
defenses don't
knock on
matter?
Crawford to have him at 4 because he's a fucking strong 4. Like, nobody's knocking that 4th place, but it literally just breaks down to the splitting of hairs where it's like, yeah, it comes down to activity and champions have fought.
And what
Yeah.
grinds my gears, bro, is that they'll be like tier 1 for pound. They'll put Crawford, Inoue, and Usyk, and then tier 2, and he's like, and the divide is wide. I'm just like,
Bro.
what the fuck?
Can
is
I
going
tell
on?
you something? I already said this. Them dudes don't like that he's a Mexican dude that is a boss. I'm telling you, that's what
Yeah.
it is. I'm literally like, it's not some boxing shit, bro. It's that they don't like that a Mexican dude is really like, yeah, he's him right now, bro. Dana killed all that shit. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck Oscar talking about. I love Canelo. I don't know what the fuck
Bro,
Oscar
and
talking
that's the
about.
saddest shit, bro. I laughed, but then I got sad. I was like, man, this is what they say when we talk about worst enemies of a Mexican is another one. It's like, man, what the fuck you doing, Oscar?
Bro,
What the fuck you doing,
Bro,
bro?
the shit I'm saying is that they're like, if you've been paying attention for the last 2.5 to 3 years, there's a lot of people that they don't want to admit Canelo is him. he lost to Bivol. Anybody else would have lost to Bivol the way he lost. Oh, that's it. Se acabó. Yo, you finished, right? Canelo bounced back. He's still that dude. He's still
That's
that dude.
really, I feel
Y'all
like that's
still
the
need
cusp of
him.
the issue. The cusp of the issue is that Canelo breaks and he demolishes that narrative that you need to be flawless, undefeated, all that bullshit to be the face of boxing. Well, no, Canelo has 2 losses. Canelo, he didn't fucking fight everybody at 154,
Yeah,
160.
but nobody did. This is
That I
this is
literally
what
said that
this
shit
is what
today.
this is why I say it's a hate thing, and yes, it's a bigot tribalism thing. I don't hold it against Floyd that he didn't fight Amir Khan. I don't hold it against Floyd that he didn't fight Margarito or Paul Williams. You can't
Or
expect the
Costa
dude to
Zoo.
you can't expect the dude to fight everybody. Only career that's like that, where the dude you could say, yo, this dude fought everybody, is fucking Ali. You can He
Yeah,
didn't miss no.
basically.
He didn't miss nobody, dog. If they was a somebody in his division at his time, he fought their ass. But other than that, any criticism you have of Canelo, you can also have of Floyd.
Yeah, Julius, now you're talking about this. It saddens me to say this, but I have to be true to my word. It comes to the point that I have to mute Ethan because I've seen some of the tweets and I was like, now you're saying dumb shit for engagement. I guess.
No, he's saying dumb shit because of his. I'm gonna give you the floor because I gotta take a piss. He's saying that shit because his cousin ain't shit and never was shit. And Canelo's fans laugh at his bum ass cousin that is not shit. And his career is over. Leo, the floor is yours.
Nah, the Canelo is Canelo. Canelo is one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. I don't think there's a way to deny that anymore. And like Julius said, maybe he didn't fight everyone, but he did things that nobody else did in the sport. For example, unified and being undisputed and super middleweight. Nobody has done that in the four belt era.
Not only that, he has the most defenses of undisputed.
Yeah.
God, so you cannot diminish his accomplishments just because he hasn't fought the. If you were talking about David, maybe David Benavidez is all that people said, but if it's all that, why he hasn't proven that yet? You have, at least you had a chance to be unified in your weight like 4 years ago, and you didn't take the chance. Why? Maybe because politics, or maybe you are not that good. That's it.
Yeah, straight up. I think if you take a step back and you look around and you think like, well, why is there only 2 names that we have for Canelo? You take a step back and you realize, well, it's because he's fucking fought everyone.
Yeah, and the other thing, what Canelo did, that it's not only great in terms of accomplishments in the sports, it's great from a political and financial sense. Because if that was Floyd will never be undisputed, and that because they were asking too much money. The amount of money those motherfuckers were asking, that money was crazy. If you think about it, who else is going to offer them $5, $7, $10 million?
Yeah,
Nobody.
that shit was crazy
Only
for Billy
fucking
Joe
Canelo.
Saunders and Plant. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was Floyd asking him to unify for.
Oh yeah, no, I get what
No,
you're saying.
never.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100%
That
right.
will never will happen. Floyd Mayweather, fuck you, and fuck your belt.
Yeah, Floyd
Because
would
I'm
never
never
have given
gonna-
his opponent a $10 million.
Bro, he
Never.
lowballed everybody, and he lowballed the fuck out of them.
And still he has a good resume. But Canelo did what he needed to do to be undisputed in that way. So you cannot deny. I don't think you can deny that.
I think
Nah,
he paid.
yeah,
I think he paid Victor Ortiz 1.5.
bro, I don't think he paid anybody once he was a star more than $2 million, bro.
I don't think.
And he fought. Because I remember Maidana got like $2 million, and he got like fucking 10 or something like that.
I think Maidana got $2 million in the second fight.
You still
Oh,
pull to
okay.
Norman. Norman don't want to take 1.7, bro.
That's fucking
Puras
crazy.
mamadas, dog.
God damn.
Now I said this before. I haven't heard um, nowhere that once you become a champion, you have to be paid 1.5, 2 million, 3 million. It doesn't say just because you have a belt, it doesn't mean you have to become a millionaire. That doesn't. That's between you and your management and your promotional team. It's
Yo,
not.
that thumbnail is
It's
fucking crazy.
it's doesn't depend on your rival. What the? All this time when they were talking about the fucking Norman versus Boots situation, I thought there is a debate because Brand wants to make that fight on his side of the street, and Mushroom is low balling Norman. But Top Rank didn't even make an offer. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, top rank, because I mean, like Julia said that top rank wanted him to go and take the fight because they would get, well, they're not promoting the fight and they get a cut of the fight. But Norman didn't want that ass whooping.
Yeah, and if you're supporting that shit, maybe you are a fan of him. Maybe it's from your city, but you cannot talk that shit that it did good by ducking Bud Senitz and call yourself a hardcore boxing fan because you're not. You're really not.
The problem is there's no idea of the concept of honor in losing in America.
Yeah, that's true. People think that if you lose, it's over. It's like there's no concept of losing well. Like it's just like you lose, that's it. It's over. And I mean, to be fair, it's been a little like that, but not. But there's always been exceptions, right? Like I mean, Gable Saw lost fucking horribly, still put on a good performance or an exciting fight at least, and he kept, getting offers. He kept fighting. He fucking lost.
It's not only that; it's the angling because I know what's the play. You're gonna sit on that belt. I'm talking about Norman. You're gonna sit on that belt until someone from the lower weight classes go there. That's a play, and that's like okay. Maybe if you were unified or you were undisputed in the way that Golovkin did in his moment, it made sense for him at that time to wait for Canelo Alvarez to come up to middleweight. But you are just a belt holder. Omar is just a belt holder. It doesn't have a profile. It doesn't have a signature win besides Santillan. So
And
that's
and
the
is and is that even like that's your breakout win? Like that's that's why we know who you are. But let's calm a year from now. Yo, he beat Santillan. Oh my god. Ay Dios mío, he beat Santillan. ¿Qué?
Fucking
He beat
Julius
Santillan.
Gomez.
You know what I mean? Like that's how mediocre the American boxers are now, man. Con un win, ya yo llegué. I'm it, bro. I'm him because I beat
We
Giovanni.
were just saying how Maidana got 2 mil for the second Mayweather fight, and Este Way won't take fucking 1.7.
Isn't that crazy? Inflation,
Yeah,
bro. That's
he,
inflation, bro.
Mike Donna got fucking lowballed and he still took it. What fucking? I think fucking Floyd Mayweather took damn near 80% there, dude. Like,
And he was a champion, and he had to compare it. Maidana beat Broner. He beat Broner, baby Floyd.
And he fucked him in the middle of the ring.
yeah,
God
While
damn.
everybody watched in his ass.
Yeah, bro, in the brown.
But on some real shit, if you compare the scale of the victory, Broner at that time was ranked as a pound for pound fighter. Think
But
about
wasn't he
that.
like he
Yep.
was like a 3 to 4 division champion, right, or something like that?
Undefeated too.
That's how I know when we have these conversations, right? They're never in good faith. Like, unfortunately, there's a tribal element because you think that Brian is special and Brian should this. Why? Because he's American and because you guys have that in common? That must be it. That you think, everybody else is supposed to eat shit, but not the American fighter, even when he's mediocre. That's what the shit is.
Yeah, it's true because
How the fuck?
it's
How the fuck? It should have been easy for every boxing fan that is a boxing fan to say, "Oh, Brian just ducked." The media should have said it. The boxing fans should. It should have been easy. Like, yeah, you ducking, bro. What the fuck do you expect? What the fuck did you make in your last fight? You're literally being offered 17 times more money. What
people writing theses on why this motherfucker didn't take the fights. Like,
the
it's
fuck is
not
making
complicated.
PowerPoint presentations with the little ruler to point at shit? Well, you gotta understand. The APR, like, what are you talking about, bro? If you refinance your home loan, what are you talking about, bro? The business of boxing.
And to be real, dude, if we are talking about Brian Norman, the 100K that he got for his fight with Santillan, how much he got really for that payday? Maybe
Bro, that-
70K, maybe
Bro, that
60.
dude probably got $36,000. He got an Aldi
Bro,
salary
it's the
off
media.
that shit.
It's the
He got an
media
Aldi.
that lets him get away with all
He
this.
got an
shit.
Aldi. If you think about all the taxes and deductions that Adrian Clark was talking about, right? That dude probably got $36,000 off of that shit.
This is
Out the
fucking
hundo.
crazy.
Don't
A
forget that
minimum wage,
world
bro.
class trainer too.
World
Below
class
minimum
management.
wage.
Motherfucker said world class train. You know that shit caught me when he said, I'm like, world class. Who you talking about? His father? Who you talking about? His father?
Nah, for real. He really tried to church it up.
Yeah, he tried to sneak that shit. Like, you got world class trainer, top management. Who you talking about yourself?
Like who?
You talking about yourself and what you gonna take out his purse. That's what you talking about.
They know
Bro,
their
I-
worth,
top
bro.
management.
They know their worth. That's what it is.
Bro, I still cannot. Bro, if it's 36, that's crazy, bro. You ain't even making fucking minimum wage.
Bro,
dog.
think
What the
about it.
fuck?
Think about it. Top rank gonna get a piece of that, right? Motherfucking, if you think I all right, it's probably more like 50 to 60. Probably. I say probably because
If
you gotta
it's
pay.
60, it's decent. But if it's 50, bro, what the fuck is
I'm
going on?
telling you, if all them deduction, because yes, top rank gonna get a piece, manager gonna get a piece, trainer gonna get a piece, motherfucking WBO gonna get a piece. So yeah, I could, and then taxes after the taxes, with the taxes,
This taxes,
yo, that
Taxes
shit might really be
deductible.
like 36, bro, 36, 40.
bro. That's about to be a new talking point for boxers to duck now. That's just gonna be
I
disgusting.
never heard a motherfucker talk about his
Who's the next
1099
one?
before,
Who,
bro.
who can we guess?
I never
Yeah,
heard.
bro, that's just crazy.
Hey,
P.
I never heard a motherfucker say that before.
He turned into a fucking economist.
Oh,
bro.
well, you know, Uncle Sam, he's gonna butt fuck
Started
me.
he started talking about H&R Block and shit. Like, really? I can't because H&R Block.
I can, bro, because TurboTax got to take their 30%.
The way my bank account is set up,
I'm
bro.
saying, where's my refund, bro? Where is my refund, bro? You know what I'm
My
saying?
points.
Yo, that's crazy, but that's how low the bar fell, that you gotta beg these guys to take. That's how much they don't believe in themselves, in other words. Because I did a video on it, and in a video I talked about how if you would have had a fighter in the 90s, right, and you offered him 1.7 mil, even if he knew he would lose, he would take the fight because of the financial opportunity. Like, bro, you gonna give me 1.7 mil to fight him? Oh yeah, I'm in there. Fuck that. Like, yeah, I'll lose, but the money, bro, I could buy some birds and flip them shits.
Any fucking European is taking that shit quick.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. Like any fighter back then, because at least they understood the difference between today's C-level fighter and yesterday's C-level fighter is yesterday's C-level fighter knew they were a C-level fighter. They were realistic, and people were realistic with them. Their management, their promoters, they like, yeah, bro, you better take it.
These
fuck you
motherfuckers
think
didn't
gonna
watch
happen?
Daredevil, they
Yeah.
didn't read Daredevil, bro. Like Matthew
mean-
Murdoch, he understood, bro. Like
His
was-
father
Yeah,
was a shitty
he
boxer.
understood, bro. Like he understood his place.
That's the
Yeah.
difference. That's the difference between yesterday's, because I'm not trying to just attack him like, okay, we're just gonna attack Brian. But bro, right now, you a C to a B level fighter. You either a C plus or a B minus. At the very best, you're a B minus. At the very best. You ain't pound for pound, and then you're not.
You know what I think it's the difference? It's like now when they get the contract, when they're in negotiation to get a contract with a top promoter, they're just like, yo, yeah, I want to be a star. And the promotion's like, yeah, we'll try to make you a star. And back then it was like, look, bro, you're not that good. You're not that talented, but we can give you this.
That's what it is. That this era's C or B level fighter has all these delusions, like all these delusions of grandeur, where before they weren't gonna fuck around with you. Like, bro, this is what we got. You could take it or you could fucking
No,
take
yeah,
it.
Don King was in there like, nah, nigga, you finna get 300K and that's it.
Yo, you could get fucked. You could get fucked or you could get shagged. Your choice.
Because Julius, a mí no se me olvida, where you were like, they're paying Shakur $3 million. I was like, for real? For these performances? $3 million?
Yo,
that's crazy.
That fuels the delusion that it's a whole tapestry, like it's a whole cornucopia of shit that led to C level fighters and B level fighters feeling so entitled. Exclusivity deals to fighters like Shakur. Not saying he's a C level fighter because he's not, but it's all part of the same picture that the fighters started getting more because the sport became more divided. So in making sure that, I don't want my fighter to leave and go over there, I guess I gotta pay him this so that he'll stay with me and stay here. And that's what led to the whole inflation that we see in that. Like, you got a dude, bro, that yo. Brian Norman is a $75,000 fighter. If we're gonna put a real price, you a $75,000 to a $50,000 fighter. With a belt, you're a $200,000 fighter. Why? You don't sell shit. If I put you in a main event, people gonna buy tickets? Nah, right? So then what we doing? What are we doing?
Bro, all right, let's be realistic. I could walk around Walmart all motherfucking day asking about a Brian Norman Jr. I promise you, not a single person is gonna know who I'm talking about.
Because what fighters used to get paid before had more to do with what they sell. Now what fighters get paid, they get paid like their content. It's like, I look at Shakur.
That's good comparisons.
I look at Shakur, you're $1 million fighter. You're a 7-figure fighter. $1 million to 2, 3. Yeah, that's crazy. Anything? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He does sell tickets. You gotta give him that in New Jersey, he does sell tickets. He can get at least 10,000 people in it or something close. He could do that. But the real shit is, it's like, basically a lot of fighters are way overpaid, bro. So at the lower level, it has a trickle-down level because they trying to get at the money that they trying to get at when them guys is getting money they shouldn't even be getting.
Jules, when Chocolatito was at his prime, like when he was on the pound for pound, like what is that, 2014, 2013? How much was he getting paid?
In his defense, he was a 7-figure fighter on the very low end of 7 figures. You're talking about when he ended up on HBO.
Yeah.
He was like $1 million fighter. That's where his purse is.
Okay.
Which, in fairness, with context, that's a lot for a super flyweight.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Doesn't that say a lot though? Like,
no, no, it does. It does, because when you're talking about, now the cap is removed because Chocolatito, even unbeaten on HBO, beating Quadras, bro, you small time compared to Inoue. You are Inoue, like, for a dude at 122, bro, that dude is getting crazy money, bro. He getting, his purse, just the purse, is $6 million. That's not the endorsements. That's not the spot. That's not with all the add-ons. That's just the
That's
purse.
higher than any Tank's guaranteed purse he's had to date.
So and that's 122 pounds. Them dudes down there do not get that kind of money. So the cap is removed. But in his defense, everybody can't put 50,000 people in a stadium. Now, can they? He can. So he deserves every penny. He does. But a lot of y'all would be 7-figure fighters, dog. We could put y'all in a Hulu theater, and you might not sell all 5,000 seats out. You might not. Some of them shits is good, like Teofimo, bro. You the Hulu theater fighter, bro. That's your you a Hulu man. You Hulu man. Like you think you
And this motherfucker want to fight in LA.
No, and Edgar too, bro. Edgar is the other Hulu. Like, bro, you Hulu man. Yeah, in a Hulu theater, when it's wild Puerto Ricans outside, yeah. You and you ain't gonna sell it all out, but yeah, you Hulu man. But Hulu man think you
You sound like some fucking trash can superhero.
yo, because the shit is like that's like the Hulu theater is like a starter chain. You know when you get your first little money and you get like a little chain?
The
That's
starter
the Hulu,
kit, bro.
yeah, like that's the Hulu theater. Like you graduate to the big room. Well, Teofimo, I'm sorry, you never graduated to the big room at MSG.
That nigga flunked.
I'm saying neither him or Edgar. Y'all never made it to the big room. Y'all stayed in the Hulu theater. Y'all Hulu men.
Sure, I'm like a Temu product.
You know what I'm saying? And these is the dudes that think, yo, I gotta get this. I gotta get that. Like, nah, bro, you a Hulu dude. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't even a Netflix. You a Hulu dude, bro. Shout out to well, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Donald. Tank is just about the money, KOs, and keeping his pretty much. Shout out to Jonathan. You wild for the thumbnail. And since when did you hear world-class train word on Brian Norman Sr. come to mind? Junior is not headlining. No, yo, the only headline that and it's not even you headlining. It was Teofimo headlining. They not gonna yo, he not even Hulu man. Brian is not even he's Tubi man. Like, bro, you not
Damn, yo.
bro, he's Tubi man, bro.
Damn.
He's Tubi because think about it. If you did a Brian Norman fight in New York City at the Hulu Theater, right? And he's supposed to carry it. That's saying him and Derek Cuevas, main event, Hulu Theater. You're not selling 5,000 tickets to that shit.
Bro, that's Hulu versus Peacock, B.
He not even Peacock. He not even Peacock. Like George Cambosos is at least Peacock. Like,
That's true.
we know George. We
that's
know
true.
George. He's Tubi, bro. Like you Tubi man, bro. You got the
he's
movies.
Stream East, bro. He's Stream East.
You not cause Stream East is different shit.
Hey, did you see that Stream East really told Dana White? Because Dana White's been trying to crack down on piracy, right? Stream East, the actual Twitter account, told Dana White, said, "Come get us, bro." Like,
No,
Stream
they're
East
demon
got some
timing,
balls,
yo.
bro.
I love that shit. I love
the
that
shit is that what they gotta figure out, and I don't know how they haven't figured this out. What's basically going on is file sharing. This is like LimeWire all over again, except with streaming content. That I'll buy the fight. I'm in the UK, right? I'm bouncing my signal off of what I'm watching. I'm screen sharing it to a site. Now, you can't get mad at the site because technically they not the one that stole it. I stole it and I'm sharing it on their shit. They are not necessarily breaking the rule by doing that. By me doing, I'm the one that's breaking the rule, but you can't find me. That's the problem. And I'm like, y'all need to change the laws up then. Change the laws.
It's really the laws because they can find
But
it.
it's a problem of
They
sovereignty, right? Because then who gets the jurisdiction to impose a penalty
Honestly,
on people that are from another country?
Bro,
if
it's
it's a
gonna be
dude,
Dana White, bro.
if it's a dude in fucking Angola, and it's a fucking dude in Angola,
Why Angola?
and he bought the fucking fight for like 3 rubles, and he wants to share it.
Christ.
Is that even a crime in Angola? Is that a crime? Because that's the dumb shit that's attached to it. That you gotta find where the signal's coming from and who's sharing it. You know. And that's what they're struggling
operating
with.
on the idea that the internet is the proximity is only fucking America. Like, come on, bro. This is a worldwide thing.
Yeah, like they gotta go to Google. The only way I could see them getting ahead of this, and it looks like they're trying to, you gotta go to Google. The first thing you gotta do is because Google is not gonna do your work for you. They're not. You need to find out, all right, what are the pirate sites that people use? You do this quietly. What are the pirate sites that people use? You take
Google
those, right, right. And you gotta go to Google with them, and you gotta get Google to work with you to block these sites. It looks like that's what they're doing because they blocked a couple of things on Reddit, a couple of links on Reddit. But that's what you got to do because Google's not going to do this for you. You know, they're not.
Hey Julius, but then you just do what I do when I'm pissed. They're trying to block my free pay-per-views, and you just get a VPN.
No,
But here's the
because
issue
that's
with
the
that,
other
Jules.
thing. That's the other thing. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna take your shit apart real quick. The problem with that is Google is nothing more than a search engine. It's not an internet browser. So long as you're able to get a URL link, fuck Google. I don't need you, Google. I'll go to fucking Firefox. I'll go to
That's
the
true.
internet. I'll
And
go to
that's
any other Safari and shit.
bro, that's what makes it such a prevalent problem. That how do you get rid of the sites? How? Because it's true. If you let's say Google were to work with you, like, okay, we will block these sites from ever popping up on a search so that people that look for them will not find them. But that doesn't eliminate them. It doesn't. Nothing could stop somebody from making their own domain name. And as long as it's on a word of mouth basis, that, you know, Real Talk got that. He got the Shag Stream. You know, Shag Stream, shag.com. And you put the shit in, and yo, we all in there, right? What do you do about that? Because you could still keep those sites up off. That's how LimeWire operated for a long time, bro. It took them years to get rid of LimeWire, bro.
The way that the zone is trying to combat it is like, if you notice when you're watching it, it's very, very faint, but you'll have like a unique number on your screen while you're watching it, and it'll be on the screen while you're watching. And so if you are streaming, that number, and it'll pop up randomly, and it'll fade in and out. But that's their way of trying to get a hold of, like, all right, well, what number is on these streams? Who, like, what number does that link account to, and shit like that. That's the way the zone's going about it.
I think that what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to put a blanket law over what you're allowed to show within a domain, which that's gonna be very difficult. Because if you're a live streamer, live streaming is the thing now. That's the thing now that people do. That's what moves the internet and gets a lot of ad revenue, yada yada yada. So you have to find like a happy medium between that. That, like, it's very difficult to do, because how are you gonna know who's gonna monitor? Anybody can make a domain. You could eliminate 5 domains right now. 5 more are gonna pop up later.
I mean, Julius, is what you're saying, and it's difficult because at a certain point, it's like, bro, if someone's determined to stream or to, you know, bounce their signal, they're gonna find a way. You can go to you can use browsers that are fucking incognito, bro, and like, even if they see it, how are they gonna shut down that fucking browser if it's not fucking?
Bro, they would. You know that they were doing that with the Facebook Lives. That when I watched Kazuto Ioka versus Kosei Tanaka, I watched that on Facebook because it had no U.S. broadcast partner, and you know they were basically using the Facebook Live to show the fight that they were watching. It was a really shitty stream, but I got to see the fight real, you know, very, very clear. And it's like, how do you police that? How do you police that?
Then it comes down to like jurisdiction. Like,
it's a question of power.
You can make that blanket law, but that law is going to apply to Americans.
And who's going to
get a VPN, and my internet browser becomes Swedish or some shit?
No, pero ponlo, who's going to enforce it is the other thing. That, let's say Real Talk is streaming a fight that's happening in Germany where no one in America has the broadcast rights to the fight. Well, then is he even breaking a rule if nobody has the broadcast rights here?
No, technically not, because then like you said, there's no one who has the broadcast rights. There go, I'm not breaking any copyright laws.
No, but not here. But that content
does belong to fucking Germany.
No, because the thing is, the content does belong to someone. It does, right? If you wanted to buy the U.S. rights to the fight, there's someone that you would have to go to. That means that the content does belong to someone.
Well, I guess that makes it like an international crime.
Well, it's a little murky because if like Julius is saying, if it has no U.S. rights and I stream it, for example, I'm technically not at fault because I'm not profiting off this.
Yes.
You know, if I was profiting off it and they had U.S. rights, I'd be fucked.
Yes, because that.
But since I'm just streaming,
because it does belong. Like you know, Nikita Zoo, Tim Zoo's brother, right? A lot of his fights are No Limit Promotions fights. The broadcast rights to those fights, I believe, is owned by Foxtel. So if you were someone in America and you wanted to buy the U.S. rights, okay, well, you would have to go to either No Limit or Foxtel, right? But if you show that in America where nobody has the broadcast rights, technically you're not breaking a rule because, well, you're not profiteering from it. But it does still belong to someone. So to some degree, it is still stealing because you're taking the shit and showing it to people without their permission. It does belong to them. It belongs to No Limit and Foxtel. That's their content. It's stupid, neurotic
Hey, boss,
shit like
I
that.
think you skipped a super chat.
Let me
right
see.
before
Hold
that
up.
one.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. I got. Luis said, rather donate plasma for free than watch Shakur. All right. Cervecero said Shakur ain't a C-level fighter, but his fights is yeah.
Damn,
We know what
they
they.
hate Shakur.
Oscar said, I got a coworker who streams illegally with a VPN calling me stupid for purchasing movies. And the dude got money. He had his identity stolen before. Another reason, look, I know this is a stupid reason to do something. I understand that everybody's not as altruistic as I am, but I am trying to support the sport. That's why I pay.
No, I'm not
I'm
gonna lie,
trying.
Jules, out of my whole boxing group, I literally openly say that I buy the fights and I get roasted for it.
Yeah, like
20
I'm
people.
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
one wholeheartedly, and I already said I used to do this when I bought CDs way back when in the early 2000s. Like I know that the bootlegger on 25th got it, but I want a good copy. I want a good copy. I want reliability. I don't like using them sites because that does the other thing is you use them sites, yo, that shit leave you open for a lot of shit. Yeah, like Trojan worms and all type. Yeah, them sites is like, nah, homie, I ain't doing all that to watch no fight for that. I'll pay, bro. I will pay. So that I don't got to do
Especially if you
all
don't have
that.
a MacBook. If you don't have a MacBook, you're risking your life out there with your PC.
Bro, I got a motherfucking Chromebook, bro. I am not.
I got a MacBook.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking like shout out to Apple because they like, bro, you're not gonna get a virus on that. I never heard a motherfucker with a MacBook had a virus, bro.
No,
ever.
It's never happened to me, bro.
Yep.
But all that Windows shit and all that other shit. Yeah, bro, you out there, bro. They get you. Trojan worm crawl right up your ass. Get your social security number, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Julius. I'm not that altruistic. Sometimes, you know, I'm fucking volatile. Sometimes I'll be hating boxing and be like, nah, man, I'm gonna get even. I'm gonna rip this shit off.
Nope.
But you know, other times, I mean, only like the real big fights, I do get them because I'm not gonna watch any laggy fucking stream. Like if it's
I don't want to wrestle with that shit because it takes away from the like. There's been dumb shit, and I mean rarities. Like I didn't buy Mayweather versus Logan Paul. I didn't buy that.
I didn't buy that either.
Somebody sent me the shit to watch.
What the fuck would you buy that for?
Exactly.
But that shit didn't even lag, bro, because I ripped it off. I did not lag, dude. It was clean.
It was good. I'm gonna
the other thing is, let's say you are a fan of them.
Because I swear to God, bro.
Wait,
Leo.
No, let's say you're a fan of the NFL or the NBA. How do you support this sport? In that case, you don't have to pay pay-per-views, but you have to watch the sponsors. So there you go. That's your way to support the sport. You're gonna watch the sponsor. You're gonna buy shit that you don't need, and that's how those people get their money.
Bro, take Apocalypto off the screen. that's my Lupe right there.
Take Apocalypto off the screen. Who said that?
Julius, for that shit, you better mute me. Don't let me say nothing with that motherfucker on the screen.
Oh shit!
Oh god, dude.
I'll be right back.
That motherfucker look like Jaguar paw and shit.
Hey, who said apocalypto, dog?
Bro, that was me, bro. My fucking Thea off of the screen.
Hey, el primo, yeah, get my primo off that fucking stream.
What is happening in that picture?
Hey, tiene
It's obviously better people. And who's the other guy? Morel?
Yeah, I think it's Morel.
Y ahí tienen a Benavidez temblando de miedo. Leo.
What?
Where you from, bro?
Chile.
Oh. Nice. Who's your favorite boxer?
Right now?
Yeah.
Terence Crawford.
Oh.
Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford.
Hey, Chile's a beautiful country.
Oh yes.
I never been.
Hey, Leo, have you seen that movie? It was on Netflix. Se llama it's about a church and how it was ran by Nazis.
If it came this year or the year before, I haven't seen it.
No, it was like 5 years ago. Fuck. And shit. Pero it's literally Nazis that went into that south part of America and they started church.
Oh, you're talking about
camp? No, shit.
La Colonia.
La Colonia. That's
Look, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm very familiar with the story.
I recommend
because that shit happened in Chile.
Yeah, I recommend everybody to see that movie. That's a good ass.
Wait,
movie.
Nazis made a fucking church in Chile?
It was like. Go ahead.
Nazis were present not only in Argentina. Argentina is the most common place that everyone knows that.
Yeah,
Nazis went there after the war.
Yeah, wasn't there like some theory or a conspiracy theory that's where Hitler fled to?
Yeah, that's where they all got assassinated.
I thought it was Argentina he fled to.
Yeah, that was a conspiracy theory.
Some of those Nazis were to Colonia Dignidad.
Colonia Dignidad, yeah.
Yeah, there's a place in Chile, and where it is already documented that they did very bad things in that place.
¿Y qué pasó? ¿Se los quebraron or what?
I will be happy to say that they got what they deserve, but I don't think that's the case. I think they help a lot of people. They because most of those Nazis came were
estudiados.
No, in Argentina and Chile there were dictatorships. We were talking about Pinochet and the other guy. I don't remember his name.
But
at that time, that was the moment when
La dictadura.
They were using Chile as a refugee camp for those people.
Well, it was all over the world too, bro. We had a lot of fucking Nazis end up in NASA in the U.S.
No, but if you look at the pictures of Chile, like in the 40s and 50s around Colonia Dignidad, that shit looks like fucking like Switzerland, like Germany, motherfuckers.
Damn.
Like what the fuck? But it's Chile, and it's Chile has a lot of mountains, right, Leo?
Yeah.
It's like
La Cordillera de los Andes crosses the entire country.
Yeah, I heard that like it's fucking turbulent if you gotta fly over there. It's the most turbulent place in the world because of that. I want to go, but the trip is fucking brutal. I can't bring myself to do it.
Well, don't go by land and don't.
No, not by land, but even by plane, bro. I went to Norway and Japan, and god damn it, bro, it's a journey.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful place. But that place in particular, La Colonia.
I feel like I would have to go like to Brazil, maybe kick it a little bit there, and then because it'd be close to that. I wouldn't feel like it's that long.
Well, if you want to fuck really bad bitches, you go to Brazil, because not only they got one of the baddest bitches on the planet, they are there for it. Believe
Oh,
me,
you know what?
they are fucking there
I
for it.
matched with a bitch from Brazil today on Facebook, bro. This bitch was fine.
Gustoso.
And
Shout out to motherfucking Will. I know I'm late, but I believe you when you say Top Rank gave Norman their blessing to go to Matchroom. They sent Centillion the Golden Boy to beat Rocha. Exactly. And they sent Ramirez over to motherfucking whatchamacallit to fight Hooker years ago. Top Rank is gonna do what's right for them. You know, they're gonna do what's right for business. And in a situation where you have a fighter that right now he just costs you money, you know, because he's not a draw, he's not a ticket seller. You're just shelling out money to use him as content, but you're not getting very much back from him. That would have been an opportunity for them to make a cool 200-300 thou off of that fighter. That's what they told me, that not the first offer. When a second offer came in, Top Rank wanted him to take the offer. Like, yeah, take it. We gonna get a cool 200-300 off for that. Yeah, go ahead. You want to fight him? Go fight
that's
him.
the other thing, Julius. When I saw Brian Norman and his team talking that shit, for a moment I thought that maybe you are confused. Maybe you are on PVC. This is
Yeah.
Top Rank. This is this is not fucking PVC. They're not gonna shell you. They're not gonna give you easy fights till you get bored. No, they're gonna put you in a sink or swim situation. You're gonna deliver, or you're gonna lose, and they're gonna cut you off.
Think about it. Oscar Valdez, he sells tickets, bro. That dude, they fuck with him, and he sells tickets. They put him in with Conceição, with Berchelt, with Navarrete, with Wilson. They didn't match him soft, and he actually sells tickets. So what you think they gonna do to you? What you think they just gonna give you fucking split peas and applesauce for the next
They gonna
12
flush
months?
that motherfucker down the toilet, B.
Nah,
what-
you better make that fucking Teofimo Lopez fight, because if you're not, they might cut you loose. Because what else they got at Top Rank to offer
No, y
them?
la otra cosa, Leo, que there is no alternative. There's no one else at 147 that is gonna give you shit. Who, bro?
Bro, they
Stanionis?
might let that nigga go with the belt. Like, bro, man, just get the fuck out of here, man.
Probably. Probably. You think Top Rank give a fuck about that belt? They don't give a shit about, man. Fuck you and your belt. Get out of here, bro.
And
Get
your
the fuck out of
world-class
my
trainer.
face. World-class trainer. World-class top management. Ain't nobody else
I
caught that
love
shit.
how he tried to sneak that in, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like he thought he was slick. Like, bro, you talking about yourself and his dad. Fuck is you talking about?
like
Bro,
world class
imagine if
trainer.
Munguia went to Canelo like, hey, I need an extra $5 million because I got Freddie Roach. And
Like
hey,
world-class
shut the
trainer.
fuck up.
World class. I'm like, bro,
Like-
you literally talking about your father, bro. Fuck, you talking about his father?
Like, damn,
Fuck.
bro. Freddie Rose training them motherfuckers?
You would have thought the way they complaining, my trainer, yo, I gotta pay him. You'd have thought, bro, that you getting trained by Eddie Futch, Freddie Roach, Jack Black, and Mick from Rocky, bro. My
And the
trainer,
spirit of
yo, I
Manuel
gotta
Stewart
pay
and
my
shit.
trainer, bro. Oh, silly ass shit. But that's what it is. That's why I said, Leo, that's like, what do you think is gonna happen? That for the next 2 to 3 fights, they're gonna coddle you? Top Rank doesn't do that. If it was the PBC, I could see, but Top Rank don't do that, bro. So it's a ticking time bomb. So, go ahead, because you got a world-class trainer. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah, bro. Like Mirage trying to slate fucking Munguia because he's fighting on a free TV fight, but it's like that's how you garner fans.
Yo.
Dude.
Bro, your boy was on an undercard, bro. Munguia's headlining his event. Your boy was on an undercard and he about to be on an undercard. Fuck is you talking about, Mirage? Your dude is
like
your
you don't
dude is the
understand. That's how
appetizer.
you get fans. That's how you build a fan base. by allowing people to watch him
Does he
fight.
not know that? Does he not know Munguia's next fight is in David's home state? Does he not know that? It's in
Yeesh.
Arizona, bro.
Bro, we've been talked about that. Munguia sells better in David's home state than he does.
Bro, you want undercards for a Baltimore fighter. Meanwhile, Munguia is selling tickets in your state. Where you from? You know what I mean? Because you ain't from Mexico.
Munguia definitely has he has the support of Mexico behind him. David definitely doesn't, bro.
No, he don't. Like, absolutely not, bro. He might have some Ecuadorians behind him, right? Like, it's a couple of Guatemalans back there too behind the Ecuadorians.
Bro,
It's a pick.
David's like Taco Bell. Like, I'm sure there's some Mexicans that like it, you know.
Yes, again, yo, you know, I ate like 4 soft tacos before I did this live.
Nah, those soft tacos aren't too bad,
Oh
man.
man, your
Bro,
stomach
I
gonna
gotta,
be bubbling tonight, bro.
Nah, that don't happen to me. Not with that
Not
shit.
really.
You don't like the hard ones?
Nah, bro.
The soft ones are way
Hey
better.
yo,
I was about to answer that shit.
yeah, you got yourself quick.
No, but can we
Nah,
be real
'cause
though?
you know
Like,
what?
yo,
If you
hard
didn't answer
tacos
that
are
ring, I
horrible,
would have
bro.
fucked you
Like,
up,
No,
bro.
can I be honest? Yeah, I stopped eating hard tacos not for nothing at least 10 years ago. I don't get the crunchy shits.
He got
don't.
old
It's just
teeth now.
unnecessarily messy, bro.
It's not that. It's that like I want to be able to roll the shit up and take a bite without it falling apart in
That's
my
what I'm
fucking
talking
hand,
about. That's
bro.
what I'm
Like,
talking about.
Man, you got old teeth, bro. Just
it ain't because of my fucking teeth, motherfucker. It's because the shit falls apart in my hand.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Taco Bell was on to something when they put the hard shell and then they put the soft shell over it. I don't know if they started that shit, but it was good.
I just feel like if you're gonna eat a hard shell, it should be a bowl. You know, I like it better as a bowl. Then I could fuck with it because then I could dip my fucking shell in the shit. But as to hold it now, I don't want the shit falling, and then I gotta squeeze the shit all hard so it stays together. You take one bite out that shit, it's like biting a piece of glass.
That shit breaks and then you gotta sweep it with your hands and shit.
For real, you gotta roll the paper.
You know who's got Taco Casa got good hard shell tacos, bro. Their shit don't be falling apart like that.
Yo, what y'all think about Dave Batista losing all that weight, bro?
Oh,
that
he got
dude
off
look,
the Ninja Turtle mix, bro. That's what
fucking
happened.
he
finally,
look crazy, bro. He look crazy, bro.
That's what happens when you get off that mutant
Bro,
shit,
you got a
bro.
big ass head now.
Yo, the shit is his shoulders look well little, but his head stayed the same size.
Yeah, because
all the muscles in his head stayed.
Bro, that shit is bad. See, that'll make a motherfucker not want to work out looking at that shit. Because
How's
you
it
go.
look?
Nah, he looks bad, bro. He looks
Man,
bad.
he looks like he's
Yeah,
dying, bro.
He looks
Like
sick.
he's dying.
You got off the gear. What?
Yup.
What adjustment? You're not
Also-
gonna be doing that shit for till you're 70.
Dude,
No,
think about
no,
it. He's been on
Leo. The Rock is still fucking. He's still geared the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
He is geared the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, but
I think Batista though, he's finally like coming to an age and point in his life where he's like, I don't need to use my body to profit anymore. Whereas The Rock, his whole shtick is that he's big as fuck. The
Yup.
same thing with Wolverine and Hugh Jackman. It's like your whole thing is you're fucking
No, Eddie.
No, because he did several movies.
He was in other movies where he didn't have to be jacked.
No,
like
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to Wolverine, you can't play a Wolverine movie
Oh!
without being big.
Sí,
I
es
just
verdad.
mean, like, you know, you
Yeah,
have
you
to
know,
have
you're
the
right.
credit and shit. I think
You can't
Dave
have
Batista,
lean fiend Wolverine, bro. Like nobody
Nah,
gonna want to watch
exactly.
that.
Nobody wants to see a fucking feral little
No,
cat.
bro. You know what it was? Batista fucking said it that in his last film they asked him to be like the biggest he's ever was, and I think he's just been on the gear like for most of his fucking life. That when that movie finished, he was like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck am I doing?" Like,
Bro, the
Yeah.
shit
he
is
was like,
that
it
shit.
was.
Yo, look at Rich Piana, bro. That dude died, bro. Like it's a lot of them big dudes that they going out and they going out young, bro. They going.
And they
Yeah,
go
so
out.
I think
Bro,
Dave's doing it for his
Bro,
health for
heads
sure.
are still relatively new. There's not much that we actually know
Yeah,
about
I
them.
mean,
Like,
and the
people are
worst part
doing
is
that
you
shit.
don't.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. My bad, Michael. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like,
No,
people are
fuck
doing
Michael.
that shit and they don't actually know everything about it. You know what I mean?
You know what the thing is that I've noticed, bro? The worst part, like Julius was saying, that they go out young, but it's like, bro, they go out bad. Like, si quieren se murieran, bro. They don't just fucking die, bro. They agonize. Like,
Yeah, they're in fucking the chuerco. They're in fucking
yeah, dude.
pain.
The whole
And you know
body
the
breaks
shit is
down.
the shit is that I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be that dude that is always looking at something in a critical way, but I'm just thinking that something has to be wrong that you resorted to this, because let's be real, you don't need this to pull bitches.
Oh, it's body dysmorphia.
No,
Yeah,
he did it. He
no,
did.
no.
He said it. He said it. He said, Julius, that he couldn't get the weight off, and he kept gaining more, and he kept gaining more muscle mass, and he's like, I gotta fucking stop because
Yeah,
it's killing me.
I feel like you could see. I ain't gonna knock nobody that want to get their muscle on, because I understand that. You know, like at the end of the day, I don't know. I got a different view than other people. I'll just say that I understand. I'll say that you would do that, especially when I was young. If I would go to the gym and try to just get cut up and nice, it's to achieve a certain result, because I know the response it elicits. It's all about getting something that you're trying to get at. Like, yeah, you ain't trying to be all dried up out here. You get your muscle on, you pull these holes, you know, you got your aura on, you get your aura on, you smell good, you look good, you in shape, da 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 da. I get it. But when I look at them dudes, I'm like, bro, like, you like 3 and change. You look like you about to explode, bro. You look like if a motherfucker poked you with a needle.
Bro, yeah, at that point it becomes body dysmorphia, bro. Where
And
they
I just
feel
don't
like
see,
they don't
like,
look
how
good.
could you keep doing this? That's what I mean, bro. Like, how could you keep
Bro,
doing this?
Yeah, it's a
This not
self-esteem
sustainable,
thing,
bro.
It's a
Bodybuilding
self-esteem
culture,
thing, bro.
bro, is fucking poisonous. What at the end of the day is, it's a lack of culture where it's like you dye your hair, you put fake eyelashes, you do all this shit, you get surgery. It's like, bro,
You
be
wear
comfortable
blackface.
in your own body, bro. Like,
You
if
do
you
though,
can't
because
get as,
the tan they get is not even a normal tan. Like, them
it's not even
motherfuckers really
healthy.
on stage, like they
Bro,
look
they
like a
wearing blackface,
turkey.
bro.
Bro, they're
It
getting
look
they're
that though,
getting
bro. Like, they look like turkeys up there, bro.
they're getting fucking cancer at 29, bro, because of that shit. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah, no,
it's like, bro,
I'm
if
giving
you can't
Peds
get
like a
buff
solid 10
genetically,
more years, bro. I'm giving Peds like 10 more years, and
The
then I'll
shit is,
start looking.
I guess what I mean is, in my own frame of mind, I just feel like it's something I could not, like, all jokes aside, because I've never done that, and I just don't see why I would. Like, bro, this is not necessary to pull no bitches. It's not.
it's not. You need
That's the reasoning why I never went to the gym growing up, was because I was always taller and bigger than everyone. Like in high school, I was like
No,
6
bro,
foot in high school, so I didn't need to work out to get bitches.
that's
You
the
don't
shit.
even need to work out, bro.
You don't
I
need to
seen,
do shit. But
bro, I saw
but
short, ugly
more.
motherfuckers
But more,
getting
it's
bitches, bro.
motherfuckers. It's motherfuckers that you see, like, for example, the Michael Hearn dude, right? That dude, like, bro, the dude is a big dude. Like, just in general, he's a tall dude. So it's like, well, you ain't got to keep doing this to yourself. And I look at how long he's maintained that physique, and you know it's all gear. Like, the other thing is, I'm not trying to downplay the work that they put in, because if you understand it, you know that, well, you're not gonna get big just because you're on gear. You still got to hit
Yeah.
them weights, and you
And
got to
eat a
hit them
lot.
and eat a lot, and you got to hit them weights
fuck yeah.
hard too, though. You got to hit them hard. So it's not like there's no work of that, oh, you just magically get big. You got to put in a lot of work. But it's like, bro, why would you want this though? This is not sustainable, bro.
It's not even functional muscle, bro. It doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make you faster. It's all cosmetic.
And the shit is fucking expensive, bro, because you gotta
and it's
eat like
expensive.
you gotta eat like 6 to 9 times a day, bro.
Bro,
Yep.
and as your as your muscles grow, so does your caloric intake. That you just gonna have to keep adding and adding, and it's like, bro, like this not like this. How is this sustainable, bro?
Bro, yeah,
but
like
I
to
think
be
you're
a bodybuilder, bro, that's like $100 grand a hobby, bro.
Honestly, yeah.
I
And
think
it's
you're
impractical.
mistaking
It's
you're
not even
mistaking the
it's not even
reason.
a practical decision, which is the craziest part. Like, it's not like
Yeah,
calisthenics
you're not gonna make
or
money off of
fucking
that shit, and
No, they
the amount of
do. No,
time.
wait a minute,
Well,
wait
hold
a
on,
minute.
because the amount of
They
time
make
you have to
money.
devote,
They make money.
By the time you get there, you gotta be side hustling and shit.
Yeah, but they do make money, bro.
Bro,
Like the guys who win the Arnold Classic and the Olympic, they get paid. Why you think they're not doing that shit for free, bro? They get money doing that shit, prize money. They do.
I mean, but it's fallen off since Arnold's days and a lot, bro. That shit's like the Golden Gloves. Like, it's not what it used to be, bro. You make more money now as a power lifter than think about it than
I
doing
mean,
those
because
bodybuilding shows.
go ahead, Leo. Go ahead, Leo.
No, the thing is, I think you're mistaking the reason because maybe at the beginning, like you said, you you get your aura right, you get your nice clothes, you get fit, and then you start pulling bitches. But after some time, it doesn't become about the opposite sex. It becomes about the same sex. It's the same about women. At some point, those shit that there's plastic surgeries, of, yeah, they're about other impressing another women. It's the same with guys.
That's
After some
true.
point, getting big, it's about impressing other dudes.
It has to
Yeah,
be.
at some point when you get to a
Yeah.
certain size, you just go gay.
No,
Really?
honestly,
Yeah.
if you, because when I think about that shit, I'm like, look, I actually think it's good and therapeutic to go to the gym and get yourself right and work on yourself. It's good. It relaxes you. You sleep better when you do it. You actually, it's a good thing to do. But the level that they take it to, it's like, well, where does this end, bro? Does it end when you explode?
You know what?
Like,
What's
where
the
does
best
this
best
end,
I mean,
example?
Bro, it
yeah.
ends in
The best
cardiac arrest.
the best
Yes.
example the best example comes with the entertainment business because yeah, you can get your nice clothes, you can get your money, the nice cars, but after some point, it's about flexing the other dudes. It's not about
Yeah,
the
but in
girls
the end,
because
it's
you
all
have the
vanity.
girls already. It's
Mm.
about trying to size dicks with the other dudes. You
That's
have
Pause.
to make
gotta
a
No,
be
no,
it.
okay, yeah,
No,
I
that's
see what
gotta
Leo's
be
trying to
it.
say, because like in the way of a female, it's like guys have a pretty low threshold of attraction, and it gets to a certain point where okay, you start adding designer shit, you start adding other shit where it's like okay, you're not trying to impress men, you're trying to impress the broads around you as well. It's the same thing with gym bros where it's like oh, nice gains, bro. They start getting gay and shit around each other. Where it's like
Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, no, but Leo hit the, because it's more obvious what the broads do. It's more obvious that you're not doing all that shit for men because you ain't got to do all that shit for men. Motherfucker gonna want a blowjob and some pussy regardless. So when you doing all that shit, that ain't for us. You doing that for other bitches.
nah, I like to catch them on laundry day, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
when they
look,
regular and they all fucked
Cause
up and
that's when
stressed
they
out
the
and they got to
most
do a term
crustiest,
paper. They
and
got
it's
like a
only uphill from there.
bro, I got to the point where I was in the extreme. I was in buff as fuck, but I was cut up. And bro, I saw this fucking fat dude, 5'5", ugly dude, was raising the fuck out of a girl. That's when it hit me. It's like, bro, you need two things. You need to be confident, and you need to be interesting. Three, and you need to be competent. If you have those three things, bro,
yes,
it don't fucking
confident,
matter.
competent, but I'll say there
Hey, yo,
is
drop the
The
link
value.
for country
There,
right
confidence, the
quick.
there,
confidence
there
is
is,
everything.
there is value, like
No, I'm not
because
saying there isn't,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm saying
because
that.
but I'm saying that. Let me say this. In other words, if you go, you got to look at it as adding to your resume. I could do A, B, C, and D right now without nothing, without doing nothing. I could do A,
Nah,
B,
it's
C.
crazy that you said that, B, because I ran into an ex of mine, right? And she's still fine as fuck. And I literally told her straight up, I was like, damn, my resume stay aging good. And that's she didn't laugh.
But
Yo,
check it
that's
out
mad
because
riz.
I guess I thought of this in my early 20s that you because I didn't think of it as like the way a lot of other people thought about it, but if you do it, you will elicit a certain response. It's noticeable that when your delts is right, when your packs is right, and your clothes is fitting nice, and you got the other shit, you get at what you want easier, better, faster, right?
Well,
So
your appearance is your first
Your
how
first
do I say
impression,
it's
yeah.
your first impression is your appearance. So if you show that you're disciplined within your appearance, that shows that you're disciplined within other factions of your life. It elicits a
exactly.
different response.
So it's
Yeah.
useful that there is a use to it that is a practical, real world, day-to-day use of you just got to take care of yourself. The only reason I even got back on it now is because in my 40s. Everything is use it or lose it. If I don't use these muscles and I don't puff them up while I'm in my 40s, while I still can, they go away on their own. That's what kills old people. Don't you see old
No,
people get
yeah, exactly.
old people they just get really thin. Their appetite starts to wane. Well, you're not doing anything. You're not using your body. So if you've ever worked out, you know, yo, dog, you're gonna be hungry all
Yeah.
day.
Bro,
You
my
gonna be
great
hungry all.
grandma, my great grandmother is 92 years old, bro. She gets up, she goes, she waters her plants, she cooks dinner, she does laundry, like she does shit to keep herself active. And I even said that like part of what kept her so young was having to raise all of fucking us,
Yep.
but that she stayed young and active, and that's why she's still as strong as she is.
My great aunt, she lived to be either her late 80s or early 90s, right? But what got to her is her appetite went, and that always stuck with me. Wow, she's still alive, but what really got to her that made her sick and sickly over time is her appetite went. Once your appetite goes, you're not putting no nourishment in your body. And it
Nah, you
seems
know what? I kind of noticed that today when Granny's plate was a little bit thin, so I was
It's
trying
a
to get on
natural.
her
It's
ass.
a natural part of aging, though. Like that shit's
But
inevitable at a
but
certain
but how
point.
do but how do you combat that? How could if there were a way to combat that? And what do you see among old people that still have full range of motion and functionality? They have
No,
muscles.
but you're no, but
They
you're
they
talking
have
about you're
and,
talking about a lady that's like 80, bro. You know.
bro, I'm telling you that there's people in Hokkaido, Japan, that they still move around. It's not that they don't look like Mr. Olympia. You understand what I mean? But
Oh, I get you. Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
body is still doing the things with the pieces that still work that they need to do because they still use them. So it's natural that your appetite is gonna go as you get older. So to counteract that, what can you do? You got to stay eating. But what if you don't have an appetite? You got to do things that build up that appetite. You got to keep
Yeah.
what muscle tone you
Yeah.
can because that increases your appetite to keep eating. That always stuck with me that my great aunt really lived a long ass time, and what did her in was her stomach. That's
Yeah,
what did
and
her
and
in.
you another thing you gotta eat healthy because dude, I'm telling you, those people in Japan, bro. Number one reason they live longer than the rest of us is their diet. They eat a lot
Yeah,
less
you know
meat
what? There's a
on
book
average.
called the Okinawa diet that
Yeah,
has
they eat a lot less meat on average, and they eat a lot more fucking raíces. I don't know how to say that
No,
shit in
pero
English.
también their food is a lot less processed than ours. Let's call a spade a
That too.
spade. Like
Far
yeah,
less
motherfuckers
yeah.
is
processed.
really eating a piece of plastic and washing it down with a bottle of alcohol, bro. Like
No, you
Yeah,
ain't even
that
lying,
is
dude.
true. I mean, we got genetically engineered food. That shit kills you, bro.
I mean,
I
but
Nothing,
that
nothing will
I
kill
don't
that.
my
eat
granny
that
eats
shit.
very healthy in that like the meals that she cooks, they're very simplistic. It's two vegetables and some type of meat, and it's usually like beans, rice. There's no salt. She cooks with no salt,
Oh, that's fucking
and
good.
she's just fucking really healthy, man.
no, yeah, and the body is an engine, bro. Like if you the body is an engine, bro. You got to use it for something. So if you getting older and you not moving around, yeah, your bones is gonna get rusty. Your muscles that you're gonna not gonna need them anymore. Why you're not using them, and then you won't be able to get them back. That we ain't talking about dudes that's trying to be swole. Now we're talking about the functionality of your body. If you don't use this stuff, it
Yep.
all dries up.
You
All
gotta
of
you
it.
gotta stretch, B. You gotta stretch, cause the founder of yoga said you're only as old as your spine. So if your spine is all tight and you're not stretching, you're gonna feel old. You're gonna feel fucking like slower. So like if you're stretching and you're constantly making sure your mobility is good, you'll feel a lot younger.
Yeah, yo, you know what I mean? Like you got movement is life is what it is. And it's like men is scientifically proven they start to lose their muscle tone from age 35 onward. I think they said it is they like, yeah, you literally just start thinning out. As your muscle tone, not your fat, because that's separate. But just start thinning out. And that thing about my aunt, it always stuck with me to like, yo, damn, like how much longer would she have lived if she actually had an appetite? Because that's what was wrong with her after a while. That she just wouldn't eat. You know,
Well, they say a lot of it's your gut, man. So like, you gotta really work on your gut. Gut health is like really essential.
I'm hearing that more and more too. That gut health is essential.
Yeah, like you have to have certain levels of bacteria in your gut.
Shit is crazy out here, but yeah, if you wanna, if you don't want to be one of those old people, if you're fortunate enough to get old, but you want quality of life as you get older, you want to move, you don't want to an old person falls down, and that's a near death experience for them because they don't have the padding that they used to brace themselves for the fall. So you gotta take care of yourself. Shout out to Luis. Michael, cam up and give us a titty. You gonna do that for him, Michael? Titty drop.
Do it, Michael.
Come on, show your money makers, Michael.
He wants you to shake your money maker.
Oh shit!
Come on,
man.
one time for the one time.
Yo, listen, man. I don't know. I seen Anna de Armas next to Sydney Sweeney, bro. God damn, dog. We was just talking about them two the other day, dog. They a different species than the rest of these cow butt bitches. These cow butt bitches. Any bitch with a cow butt now is she thinks she killing it. Like, nah. These bitches don't even got ass like that, and because not for nothing. Anna de Armas she don't got the biggest titties, she don't got the biggest ass or the biggest thighs, but she better than all of y'all just off of the face card.
You're gorgeous.
Yep.
Crazy.
There's a difference between having an ass and having balloons in your butt cheeks. Like, if I can take a needle and pop that shit, you don't have an ass. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but even the quality over quantity thing, right? Because look, bitches out here is bitches out here, and a big old ass is a big old ass. But somewhere in between the 90s, because remember, bitches was leaner in the 80s, and being leaner, that was the hot shit for the bitches. So some point between the 90s and the early 2000s, the cow butt bitches, they kind of like inherited the earth. And now it's like, a lot of y'all cow butt bitches look the same. And it's these lean bitches that stand out because it's
because they all start looking like Kardashians, bro.
No, do you know what happened, Julius? Do you know what happened? People were going to the gym, but mostly were men trying to get bigger, and some women they're trying to get skinnier. But when these bitches figure out that you can get your ass bigger by working out, it was over.
Yeah, but let's say this. You talking about a gym babe, right? Gym babe is still a fine bitch. A gym babe, still a fine bitch. We talking about like these Cardi B, like that, like that kind of thing where you got a lot of bitch, you look like a cow. You look like Bessie. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas there was a movement away from a svelte joint, a slim joint, where in the 80s, the slim joint was the bad joint. Suddenly in the 90s and the 2000s, the slim joint wasn't the bad joint anymore. But now when I look, it looks like that's coming back because who gonna tell me Dua Lipa ain't a fine ass bitch? That woman is gorgeous, bro. And she don't got a big ass. She don't got big titties. All that fly shit.
Yeah, Modesty's making a comeback.
She don't got a big ass. Like, no, her ass ain't even big like that. But I'll pick that bitch over y'all 10 times out of 10. Same with.
It's about it's not the simplicity, the modesty. It's about the response, because most of these girls now that we have plastic surgery at full force and is actually getting good, that you can get what you want as a woman. Yeah, those natural looking bitches, they're living a mark.
Their stock went up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because now it's not about the lips, it's not about the tiny nose, it's about being beautiful and looking the way you are. That's
because if you look like I'll say that Sydney Sweeney has a fantastic set of titties, right? I think we can all agree to that.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a titty guy, she doesn't have a big ass, but she is fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Like she's fine as fuck.
And as a white woman, it has a particular face. It's not the fucking Miami face. It's not the Florida face that all these bitches look.
Where they got them thick ass eyebrows and all that.
Yeah, because all them bitches start to look the same,
you,
dog. Like
all
if
doing
you
the same fucking makeup tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah, like they all be looking like they all trying to look like somebody. Like, damn, it look like it's a factory that just assemble y'all bitches and y'all come out of that shit. It's a thin. I guess it's a thin line between the cow butt bitches that think they fun, the plastic bitches that basically is assembled, and a regular joint that no, she don't have the biggest ass, she doesn't have the biggest breasts, but she's fine. Like she is something on them that you just don't have. Maybe it's just that it's not as brazen. Because if you look at Dua Lipa, that ain't nothing but a slim ass bitch. But there's something about her that's like, yo, she fine as hell, dog. You know?
It's like when South Park said that Kim Kardashian is built like a hobbit.
It's not that far
Oddly specific.
It's like, yeah, people are starting to realize
Not
like
that
that
far
shit
off.
don't look cute. Like hoes out here built like an ant and shit.
For real. Shout out to motherfucking Luis on a Wingstop and beer diet. Won't be allowed, man. Listen, you better start doing some calisthenics. If nothing else, do them calisthenics. But who's another one that is that Gal Gadot was kind of like that. The Gal Gadot joint that played Wonder Woman. That's a gorgeous lady. Doesn't have the biggest ass.
She's beautiful.
No.
Doesn't have the biggest ass. Doesn't have the biggest breasts.
Like feminine beauty right there. That's what
Yeah,
that is.
is that what it is? That is it just that it's such a far deviation from what they telling you is the hot shit now, right?
And the other thing, Julius, you can see her, for example, Gal Gadot, and she doesn't strike you like a bitch, because some of these girls, they're like, yeah, you be bitching.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like the
there's bitch culture.
It's the distinction between like a Nia Long and a Megan Thee Stallion, where Nia Long is pure feminine beauty that you want to surround yourself with, and Megan is just that, she got a smidge of whore to her that you can just, you want that's like that 20%, the 80-20.
Yeah, and for it's about the looks, because look, I don't know how she really is. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian. I don't know how she really is, but you have that bitch face.
Yeah.
You have. Maybe you are a very nice person, but if I see you in this girl's
it's the vapidness, it's the rusting bitch face.
Like you have that face that if you're sitting at the bar, like I'm not even gonna bother because it's more work than it's worth.
Yeah, like in other words, it's not a lot to you.
Yeah,
except how you
I'll
look.
bag
It's
you
not a
and
lot
then
to you.
I'll bag you. I'll do all that work and then come around, fuck around. All you do is lay there.
Starfish.
Yeah, bruh.
Starfish,
and
bullshit.
And that girl that smiles, and you can tell there's some wrinkles. There's something going on besides that fucking Botox injections.
But I think it's it's one of those maturity movements, I guess, where it's like it adds to the beauty of the person that they don't look like or not trying to do all the shit that of everybody else is doing. That no, I don't have the big plastic ass, the big BBL. I don't have the silicone titties. I don't have the overblown,
Bro, that's a part of my game though. Like when I'm trying to spit at a female, if I see it's a lot of dudes throwing you compliments or some shit, I'ma tell you fuck ass ugly.
That's how you gotta. No, but you gotta treat all these hoes like that. Don't be giving bitches compliments out here.
Don't do all that, bro. Don't put a hoe on a pedestal, bro.
I'm telling, you can't, bro, because it's enough motherfuckers doing that.
They'll roll your ass over, bro.
Yeah, they all out there looking thirsty and shit, man.
You gotta push a bitch sometimes. Like, hey, bitch, I was here first, bitch.
Yeah,
push the bitch.
You go on the pedestal, not her.
I'm the prize, you hoe. Fuck out.
I'm gonna build this dream house, whore. You gonna move in?
But the real shit is this is actually true. Yeah, you can't I don't like cat. I've never been a dude that cat calls ever. Mama, nah, bitch, no. If I even stand a chance, you're gonna tell me first, and I'll proceed from there. I gotta get the rhythm first. You gonna give me the green light, then I'm in there. Other than that, all that cat calling, all that, I'm gonna text you and I'm gonna, I ain't doing all that.
All that extra fucking work. No,
you know off top the joint that's giving you rhythm. Off top,
bro. Like my last serious girlfriend, bro. I met her in the wild, bro. We was at the movies. She was standing behind me in concession stand, and I fine little Ethiopian girl, bro. I'm like, all right, how do I speak to this female? Like, bro, just talk to her like you know her. So I turn around, I'm like, man, these lines is long as fuck, bro. She's like, oh my god, I know, right? Boom, I'm in there.
In it,
You in
because
there?
you could tell that to make a long story short, they make themselves available to you.
Exactly. She
That's
opened
what it
herself up
is.
to more conversation instead of giving me a side eye or just like a quick one where like no, she opened herself up to dialogue and I proceeded
And
from there.
that's how you know that. Well, if the joint ain't want you talking to her, she would have give you one of them one words like or something like
She would
that.
have put her guard up. She would have been in her phone. She would have turned around and talked to her friend or some shit like that. But like nah, like if you got game and you know how to talk to these broads, bro, it's easy work.
Yeah, that's why all that like I don't understand why motherfuckers waste compliments on, but like yeah,
Yeah,
I've really
that
never understood that.
that shit.
Well,
That's
you
the
know
shit
why?
about
Because they
catcalling.
thirsty, man. They thirsty. Sorry, Leo. Go ahead.
That's the shit about catcalling. Is those that's the kind of things that if you are in a group of guys and you're catcalling some girl in the street, for me it's in poor taste, but I get it. You're just trying to have fun with it. But if
Yeah,
you're doing that
yeah.
shit by yourself, somebody needs to lock you up because you're wild
Yeah,
enough.
you a maniac, bro. That's true though. If it's like five of
Whoa, wait a
y'all,
minute. If
if
you
it's like
say
five of y'all or six of y'all on the block, and you just saying dumb shit to bitches, you gotta be young though, because you can't be in your fucking 40s or 50s doing
Nah.
that. But if you a young buck, like you in your 20s, hey bitch, put me in your pocket. I do understand that. I do like, yeah, I understand that. Because that's not even about that bitch. It's
That's just
just we
that's
outside.
some juvenile delinquent shit though. Like you said,
We
you gotta be young, bro.
yeah, like that's just some we out here shit. Like,
And
you
be
know what I
with
mean?
other
Like,
guys, please.
Like don't get
Sound
me
like the right
wrong, bro.
creep if you're by yourself.
Like I'm about to be 26, so I could see people my age doing, and I wouldn't associate
yeah,
with those type of jackasses, but I could see people my age sitting on the block doing some shit like that.
yeah,
But
absolutely,
once you
absolutely.
get to a certain age, you understand how to approach a female.
No, but the other thing is once you get a certain age, I think the shortest answer is you don't waste your energy.
Exactly,
What is
it's
the
a
point of
numbers
me
game.
doing that?
Exactly.
What I'm gonna do that for? What I'm gonna get out of that? Nothing. Then
Yeah,
what the
because
fuck am I
at a
doing it
younger
for?
age, it's a numbers game. You're playing the odds, but once you get older, you start realizing like, okay, I'm only gonna exert my energy on something I have a chance of actually nailing.
Yeah, like what? Like I'm gonna be saying all this shit to this bitch for what? For what? Like, man, get out of here, B.
Look,
No,
Shut
like
I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah. Look, once upon a time, I was in Santiago, in the capital, and he was working with some guys on some construction. I was with a very good friend of mine, and this guy was the kind of guy that he pulled some bitches. He was good at it, but we were there with another guys, and it was this one girl in the subway, and this motherfucker, my friend, she was sizing her up like a fucking lion trying to
like a
for
piece
a
of
gazelle.
meat.
Yeah,
And I
like he
was
was gonna
looking
pounce.
at him like, what the fuck are you? And I pulled him to the side and said, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Is this girl alone? And
Motherfucker
you're
was
looking at you
smacking his
like you're gonna
lips.
attack her. You're crazy.
bitch, motherfucker making Vegeta faces at a
You
bitch,
want that pussy so bad you can almost taste it.
calling her Kakarot and shit.
God damn it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I remember. I remember one time I was walking. I seen this group of girls, right? So I'm all, "Hey, what's up, ladies?" Talking to her for a second, and none of them said them, but this one chick, and she's all, "Well, it helps to know someone if you want to say hi." And I go, "Wait a minute. If I can't say hi to you, how am I supposed to get to know you then?" She shut up and walked. She just shut up, man. I
Nah, man.
fucking
Yo,
laughed.
listen, man. I got in the habit of ignoring. Like, I got in the habit of trying not to notice how pretty a joint is, if that makes sense. That if the joint is pretty, I just act like I don't see it. Like, man, listen, man. If I'm gonna get rhythm, I'm gonna get rhythm, and if I ain't, I ain't. But I ain't worried
Nah,
about it.
I was straight up at one time. I was at a party and I was talking to a female, and I like, you get those vibes of like, all right, you really not trying to talk, bro. I looked this female dead in her eye, bro, like for a second, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And I just walked off, bro. I'm
Yeah,
good. That,
that's a regular thing. It's look, man. That's how it is, though. It's like, yeah, like you already know that a joint, and this is the sad part. a joint that's kind of bad looking, like if you're talking about like an above average looking joint, most of the time they're a really shitty human being because they're used to
they're
that.
vain people.
Yeah, like they're used to that preferential treatment. So it's like, well, I ain't gonna be the next dickhead. Like, fuck that. Like, go
And
ahead.
my thing is, bro, like I'll always say it, bro. Like I'll say it straight up. Look at me, bro. I'm not somebody who's submissive, and I'm not gonna submit to you. Look
No,
at me. I
no,
tower over you. I'm not gonna fucking
bro, it
kneel
ain't
down to
even.
you.
My thing is this: that it's all for pussy. It's like, yo, chill, bitch. It's
But
just
yeah, that's
pussy.
when I don't
It's
respect pussy.
it's just pussy, man. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
got
just
one, she got
exactly.
one, she got one. Chill, bitch.
It's out
It's
here,
just
bro.
pussy. It's
Pussy,
just
It's
pussy
pussy.
out
ain't the
here.
end all be all, man. It's whether this joint's gonna help work with you and help you build and shit. That's the real
Yeah,
one you
because
want.
we get wound in the pursuit, in the chase, especially when you're young. You learn to
Yep.
conserve your energy when you get older. That in the chase, you tend to forget, yo, it's just for pussy. That's it. That's it's just pussy.
Yeah, because it was a time, probably I would say like between like 17 and 19, where like, oh, I enjoyed the chase. It was fun, but it's like once you catch it, it's like, I don't get, like the fun's over.
Yeah, or more. It's more trouble than it's worth. You got to make it easy because I'm not gonna labor and I'm not gonna stress
Exactly.
and I'm not
Yeah.
doing all this shit for some pussy. It's easier ways to get
Yeah,
some.
like
Like it's
you
just
got,
pussy.
I'm telling you, you got like 3 days.
For real, and
3 days.
out
And
of
then
here,
after
bro.
that, it's like, you're good. I'm relegating you to the bottom of my fucking phone, man.
For real, because I think where this generation is lost is that they give it so much power. They give sex so much power, which is why Instagram is the way
Hey,
it is.
Mr. T said, be careful. She about to hit your ass with a flip flop.
She might. But Instagram has the power that it has because there are a lot of people that sit there and stare at a bitch on the strength of her ass, and it's like, yo, it's just pussy, bro. If you
Mr.
was getting
T,
more, if you was getting more pussy, this bitch would be less interesting. Like, yeah, she got a pussy.
No,
Mr.
I
T,
just
man.
the
had,
Like,
proper
I
He
just
said,
had a,
yeah, she got a
I ju-
pussy.
I just had a slice of pussy just now. Like I had two servings of
Yeah, bro.
pussy.
Like I had a
and
slice
then
of pussy
some.
with everything on it, bro.
Now,
no,
granted that this pussy might not have been as nice as that, but I'm not hungry.
Yeah,
So
like don't get me wrong. It was a little Caesar slice. It wasn't no
Yeah.
yeah,
fucking,
It wasn't
it
no
wasn't no
Cheesecake
loose
Factory
fucking
slice or
tavern. But
something.
come
Yeah.
on,
he said loose tavern.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Mr. T, the proper term is chancla, man.
But this is what I mean, that a lot of the things that have power right now, like OnlyFans, like Instagram, a lot of these apps that the females seem to thrive off of auctioning off their feminine wows. Who are they auctioning them off to? Horny guys. Horny guys, why are you horny? Because you're not getting no pussy. You got to fuck some ugly broads, bro. And then that'll level you out to
Hey,
get the
but you know
better
what?
ones.
I'll
no.
tell you this one time, bro. OnlyFans is probably the only platform where men will be treated the way women are treated on other platforms. Like they will be in your fucking DMs trying to get $5 off of you all fucking day, bro. And
Yeah.
it's weird because it's a weird feeling where it's like get the fuck away from me, like you're
Yeah.
trying to beat them off with a stick. It feels weird. It's an unnatural feeling.
That's because the OnlyFans is that shit. I ain't gonna get on my religious shit. Them bitches is selling they soul, man.
No, you're absolutely right, bro.
Bitches are selling they soul. Like that's what that is. Like, bitch, like you doing all this for a bit of bread. You showing the world this the only agency you got. And then when you get old, then what? When you get
No,
old,
I've had I'm not gonna say I've had that conversation, but I've talked at one of my friends like that, where because her whole thing right now is that she got real big titties now, where she didn't have anything in high school, literally no ass, no tits, nothing. Now she has these gigantic breasts, and she's like really profiting them off of them. She's like her line of work essentially is based off of her looks. I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you got like a backup plan? Like what are you gonna do when that money isn't rolling in the same way because your look's starting to wane? Like
Yeah.
what's your backup plan?
When you hit the wall.
I'll
Yeah,
say,
and
yeah,
now she
yeah,
don't like
because
me no more.
everybody's going to. That's the shit. And it's like, you know what? If you can parlay the money, let's say That's your grift. You a OnlyFans joint. If you could parlay that into, say, being a real estate agent, right? Take the money to take the classes to be that, right? If you use the money that you make towards something, then you know what? That's a solid hustle. I would say, yeah, that's solid. You took the money and got something that can't be taken away from you, because this can be taken away from you. Father Time will take it away. If
Yeah,
all
because
you have is your aesthetic, you won't have it forever. So
Right.
because for me, the way I see it, the male equivalency is you got a strong back in your early 20s, you know, your 20s and your early 30s. You need to utilize that so you can put yourself in a position later on that
yep,
where you're not having to kill yourself to make that kind of money. It's the
yep.
same idea. You have it easy now. You need to set yourself up so you're good later.
Yeah, and when the only thing, and that's what I guess that's what is disturbing about how many of these the way these sites operate, they operate only on the now that, yo, a lot of y'all bitches gonna hit a wall. Y'all don't understand that. I hope you turn this into something, because y'all gonna be the old bitches that get ignored, trying to be the young bitches
Gonna be
and
Bro,
trying to
and
upset.
then
keep
like they
trying to
look
keep up
old
with the young
young,
bitches.
bro.
Gonna be
They
upset alone at home alone with cats. You know.
For, yo, because you
Nah,
see
but
a lot
then
of
like they're
you
starting
see,
to age bad though, bro. Like they're starting to get older, younger. G.
because they living faster, they drinking and all that crazy
Yep.
shit, they sucking. A lot of different people is nutting in their face, they put makeup
Yeah,
on. It's a lot of shit going on.
yeah. They got crusty jizz all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches living too fast, and it's like, yeah, all these things that are out right now, honestly, if you just break it down to its simplest form, yeah, you selling your soul is what you're doing. You selling your
And,
soul for a couple of bucks.
and when you get right down to it, if you keep doing it, these guys are gonna figure out going to Vegas and getting a legal hooker is not that expensive.
This is what I'm saying, that it's infatuating, I guess, to the hermit crowd, because we know that the hermit crowd now is bigger than it ever was. It's way bigger than it was before, the hermit crowd, especially that they have these alternatives to see all these things, and they don't even have to leave their house. But that's going to change soon. It's a fad. It's a fad like any other fad that I've seen before, like when people were wearing their clothes backwards, when crisscross came out, to parasucos, to different styles. Yeah, this is just a fad. These bitches making this kind of money like this, it's just a fad. You can take that money and get yourself a good prostitute and get a blowjob instead of giving it to these bitches every month. Yeah, I mean, might as well for what y'all doing.
No, yeah. Like in reality, bro, whores in real life aren't actually that expensive, bro. Like,
Yeah,
all
like
right. So, like, on some.
motherfuckers is gonna figure that out. They're like, yo, for the money that y'all are giving these women for a subscription to their shit monthly, you might as well just go to a truck stop or something and just
No, so like on some like. Oh
No,
no, like
no lot
okay, real
lizards,
nigga shit,
man.
bro.
No.
No, hold on. So like real
That's
nigga
the
shit, bro.
bottom
Like
of the
like man
barrel,
to
bro.
man.
You don't
My
want that.
mom has a friend who turns out tricks, and I think she says it's like fucking $100 for 15 minutes or some shit like that. And motherfuckers are like not even lasting that long, but it's like you can actually fucking go out there and get your nut off from a female
bro,
for what y'all are doing.
the street price, right, for a blowjob is about $40.
Yeah,
For,
honestly, it's really not that
that's the
expensive.
street. Now, especially if you're someone that lives in a major city, especially New York, in the state that it's in now, because the hookers are back. The hookers went underground
The
for a
hookers are
while.
back.
No, they're back, and they're back in a
In
big
force.
way. You got, yo,
He
listen,
said it sound
Fucking
like
movie title.
country,
he said
country
cocaine
knows,
is back.
country knows this more than me. Hooking culture was all around in the 80s and the 70s, but around the 90s it started to go away. It was more underground. Hooking
Yeah,
culture.
it
Like, yeah,
started
there
it
was
started
hookers and
to sneak up.
prostitutions, but it was more hidden. It was more discreet. The way New York is now, forget, the hookers are back, bro, and they're back in
I love that subtle shot you took at country just now. Well, country knows this more than
no,
me. The '80s, the
That
'70s.
no,
wasn't a
I'm
shot,
not
man.
taking. Do you know why I say that, Kyle? Because he was still an adult in the 80s, so he would know what the culture was more than
Damn.
I did. I ain't taking a
Oh,
shot at
fucking style.
country. You know what I'm saying? But Country was he was an adult. He saw
You
it.
were an
Like,
adult during the 80s? That must have been fucking awesome.
bro, I bet that shit had to be amazing, bro. The 80s
I was a young adult in the 80s, man, because about towards the end of the 80s when I started hitting it, man, when I started hitting adulthood. But I was all throughout the 80s, man.
Because I was a kid all through the 80s. I was a kid. Like, I was a kid in the 80s. I didn't know about no hookers. I heard about the hookers. And I know that towards the 90s, at the beginning of the 90s to the mid 90s to later on, this is when things kind of got better. This is when things start to go underground. This is when things start to calm down.
I was supposed to graduate high school in 87. So, I mean, if that gives you any idea.
I'll say
fucking cocaine was so amazing in the 80s.
But I'll tell you that, like, it's to the point that we were making that, like, yeah, for the money that you spend subscribing to some girl's OnlyFans or paying the girl to do stupid shit or take videos of just stupid shit, like, bro, just go get a fucking hooker and even yourself out.
I know.
If it's that bad, is what I'm saying. That if it's that bad that you doing that, you need to get right, and that'll even you out. Like, yeah, you'll get evened out, so you calm down and stop wasting money on that.
Yeah, like, I know at least 2 or 3 chicks in my phone that if I just pick them up, give them $40 and spend a little time with them, yeah, I'm gonna get some ass.
Yeah,
and it's not even that they're prostituting; it's just that it's that easy, B.
Yeah, like getting these things, which is so weird that there's this hermit culture that feeds this beast of. It's like, why y'all wasting y'all money on that? Don't you want the real thing? Might as well go get the real thing for what you spending on that. It's more dignity.
And if you're a hermit because you're into freaky shit or whatever, just add like a couple of $40 or whatever. They'll do it.
Even bro, just go on the Craigslist, bro. It's out there.
Shout out to Oscar Jimenez. What stands out about some women like Dua Lipa, besides her shape, is her skin, Jules. La mujer de piel morena are special. Yo, that's true. That broad is like, she. You know what gets me? She doesn't have a big ass. None of these things that are the social norms. She doesn't necessarily have them, but she is way more attractive to me than a lot of these other broads. She's just a thin joint. Very pretty though. Shout out to Luis Mosqueda. I live in Utah, and we're getting a lot of Venezuelans. The best part is most of them come here single and had to break up with my girlfriend because there's so much pussy out. Yo, shut up, yo, Luis. You get that shit, bro. Get one of them bitches on a humble, bro. Teach her this American life, yo. Not on her face.
Damn, I might move out to Utah.
Yo, wait a minute. Utah is a beautiful state, bro. The only thing is there's
I love
fucking Mormons out there, bro. That's the thing, though. There's a lot of Mormons out there.
You might want to think Utah because they're projected to have water problems in the future.
No, Luis is doing the right thing. Go up there, Luis. Go get some pussy. Join the Train de Agua.
I'm just gonna go out there for like. I'm just gonna go for like 2 to 3 years, bag me one, and bring her back down to Texas. Man.
No, pero también Utah. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this so much. I guess it's because I just want to get out of this place, and I know that eventually I'm going to. I was reading about Utah. What Country said is true. They have a lot of droughts or some shit. They got a water problem over there or some shit.
They got a serious water issue there. That's a deterrent to go there. Otherwise, it might not be so bad. You know
what's weird, Country, is their quality of life is actually very good in Utah. Quality of life is good, though.
Man, but who wants
the job market is good, and the economy. The job market's good, and the economy's good. But yeah, the water is a fucking problem. It is a fucking problem.
That's a serious problem.
We don't have that problem in Arizona. We're a fucking desert. Jesus.
I don't understand. I don't understand that either. Like, shit. Mexico doesn't have that problem, right? They don't have that problem in New Mexico.
Get the water imported. Utah doesn't do it as much as other people do. That's why.
They better fucking start. You better start.
Stop bullshitting.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go to sleep, y'all. Stay off of OnlyFans, and if you gotta get, stay off of that bullshit. All right, don't get
bro. God bless y'all.
Get these hoes your money.
Okay, nos vemos.